Shot clock is down to 12. They've leaned on Bufkin scoring. The drive, Bufkin short. Tip doesn't go for Dickinson.
That was a good read to force him back to him again.
7 on the timer. McDaniel loses it, gets it back. Shot clock down to 4. Swing it. Bufkin grazes the rim. And a long rebound to Kopp.
That deflection.
Time for the Bobcats. Here's Bufkin for 3. That's off. Rebound for Wilson.
At that time, the one before wasn't that quick. That one was.
Bufkin baseline. 21. And a new.
Ohio with the next 3. Here's Howard, who's been in attack mode. Bufkin off the shot fake. Bufkin baseline drive, swatted Wilson. Dickinson follow no, and ripped away by Wilson.
The road to the Final Four continues in Ann Arbor, Michigan. A great rivalry between the Badgers and Wolverines. Alongside Steve Lapis, I'm Andrew Catalan, and Connor Esijan gives the
starting lineup due to Llewellyn being out for the year with the torn ACL that he suffered in London against Kentucky. Nice backdoor cut, but that's blocked away. And here comes Central Michigan.
This is 3-0 in Big Ten play. They've lost 2 straight. Robbie mentioned the loss at Iowa. Also before that, a loss against Michigan State. Backdoor pass and a beauty, and an easy lay-in for Kobe Bufkin. I love the action. You bring Hunt.
A win against Pitt in the semifinals, and the loss to Arizona State in the championship game. Off the extra pass, the 3 on the way, and it's off for Kobe Bufkin, and the rebound.
They want to see if they can get off to a fast start today. Bufkin, long 2 off the heel, rebounded by Pickett.
Due to Llewellyn being out for the year with the torn ACL that he suffered in London against Kentucky. Nice backdoor cut, but that's blocked away. And here comes Central Michigan.
This is the 2nd game in a row.
goal attempts. Stephen Crowell on the low post, and now Esijan. Jed Howard not in the starting lineup for Michigan as Kobe Bufkin lays it in. Howard is a game-time decision.
It's better on this end of the court than on the defensive end. This is Kobe Bufkin. It's the screen for Dickinson, and we'll shoot the 3. Heel and out, and the rebound controlled by...
Off there for you, though, don't worry. Jumper missed by Hinson. Jed Howard, son of Jawan for Michigan, finds Bufkin. And a cutting Bufkin rims it out from 3.
I think both teams have gotten open.
That double runs at Dickinson. Touch pass to Bufkin for 3 in the corner. And the rebound ripped down by Dickinson.
Now, I would have wanted the call, though, Dave.
I would have wanted the call. You wouldn't have just looked at the official and said, oh, well, that's Big Ten basketball. As Bufkin throws down the jam. Michigan has done one of its first.
The Terps up 5. Here's Bufkin. Driving and scoring. It's just a fantastic drive. He's taken that Maryland pressure out on the perimeter.
Terrence Williams on the floor for the Wolverines. Bufkin, tough shot, no. Jordan Davis, the rebound. And you know, Wisconsin, they're...
But that Jed Howard 3 that fell from the corner felt like it just opened it up for Michigan. And finally one doesn't fall.
Punch it on your head.
Second leading freshman score in the Big Ten, 14.4 a game. Bufkin to the lob. Grab by Meyer.
And this is what you do to reward your big for playing defense. You let them touch the rock. Oh, no.
How about that?
McConnell, Caleb in the game.
Caleb McConnell, who worked.
Picking up that first foul, they're going to have to be careful not to get in foul trouble early.
Dickinson sets the screen. Bufkin a little strong on the three-point shot.
Watching the exact same shot going down for Brown early. He's got 6 points. Here's Bufkin. And the triple is true.
And that's the thing with Kobe Bufkin. Shoot as many open good shots as you can.
Benham misses, and Michigan will come away with it and head the other way.
Benham's a really good outside shooter. He's taken, so far this season, he's taken over 2/3 of his shots.
Griesel working against Williams. Ball taken away. It's Bufkin. Bufkin on the run against Tominaga. lost the ball on the way up. Casey with his first foul.
Hendricks, three, spot on, but short. Michigan went to a little 2-3 zone there. That's a great pass.
Yeah, McDaniel with a bounce pass, and Bufkin a little too quick.
Wheeler, solid.
Last win almost 2 weeks ago, and that was in single digit. That was a single digit victory.
I think when you have a young team, there's a habit of playing to the level of your competition. And, you know, they played.
Cayó por conducto de Peyton Sanford. Y en esa última jugada, que por cierto, la acción había sido
almost 2 weeks ago, and that was in single digit. That was a single digit victory.
I think when you have a young team, there's a habit of playing to the level of your competition. And, you know, they played in all close games.
Back in Charlottesville, and he started his practice today, circled his guys up and said, remember, we're going to always be thankful for every day that we have. And well, what an impact that his basketball.
Dribbling on the lead call. Now Bufkin drives baseline, the floater, and good. Kobe Bufkin.
Bufkin, 8 to shoot. Pulls up from 15, off the heel. And Sissoko with a rebound.
Tough to guard, really good action.
That is 7 now for Garcia. Bufkin hangs in the air. Garcia had the rebound, got knocked away, but Cooper comes up with it. Garcia.
Scorer there in Westfield. He was the first D1 recruit from that school, so a tremendous legacy there as that floater won't go and a foul called against Reed.
Su dinero también me parece sumamente correcto porque alguien también se beneficia de ello.
Bueno, ya platicaremos sobre eso. Mientras tanto, ¿qué tal?
Reed trying to work for position down low against Jai. Hop step and the baseline jumper good for Bufkin.
Fight for the rebound won by Michigan. That's Bufkin. And Bufkin lays it home.
His home state and goes over the 1,000-point mark.
And grew up a Wolverines fan, by the way. So this is special for him.
Yeah, I said his family was, as I would imagine many families are in the state, split. Half.
Schnarr with a long three that misfires. Terrace Reed boards for Michigan. Wolverines trying to add to a 5-point lead, and they will with another three.
Inside Terrace Reed Jr. calling for it down low. Bufkin past Simpson. Palmquist over the help and changed the shot. Amore the rebound.
Great job by Oscar Palmquist.
Chase Howard into the game. Garcia in a tough spot. Threw it away. A turnover. Here's Bufkin off the turnover. Left hand bucket. Michigan. Rebound there, and R.J. Davis coming the other way.
With their defensive concepts has certainly stood out to the coach.
Bufkin got bumped on the lip on his way by Holt after a little bit, but it didn't seem to stop his drive.
It gets better. You see that lane open up.
Michigan with numbers the other way. Boy, Terrace Reed Jr. is going to be a really good player. Well, with the block on his end. And you're talking
weak side. Run for the second lines here. Bufkin misses that shot, and the rebound for Jenkins.
Some experience, much needed experience.
Reed has given him some great minutes off that bench. Bufkin will step back for the three. It rolls out, and the rebound for Chase Howard. Second chance. The skip into the corner for Bufkin. Bufkin driving into traffic. Got his own miss. Blocked by Jai, and Penn State unscathed.
Nice job by Jai.
That's the Big Ten entering play tonight. Reed Jr. against a double team, and now Bufkin.
Fade away with that left-hand stroke. A guy that's made big strides. Stephen Bardo talked.
Dickinson again. But Dickinson was calling it out. He waved off the first pass. There's the roll. Instead, they rip it to the corner, and that is good. Michigan with 7 in a row.
Here's Bufkin running the point now. Driving his runner short, but the follow right there by Terrace Reed, shot blocked.
16, Joey Baker in the game, the transfer from Duke for Michigan.
Yeah, another shooter, but who has been struggling too.
Bufkin can't get the 3 to go. Indiana controlled
the play, and you get an open look.
There's Bufkin. They're hoping for a big sophomore year for Kobe Bufkin. A couple
of making that shot. He'll moves again for Dickinson every time he touches. Kobe Bufkin pulling up. Too strong.
And that will please the match. 22 points for Spencer in that game against Wisconsin. Opening shot for Michigan. He hits the front of the iron. Baker got a hand on the rebound.
AP se modifica cada lunes. Buena la defensa de los Wolverines, que vienen en contragolpe a toda velocidad. No puede liquidar. El rebote ya lo tiene Howard, que dice tranquilos que nos amanecemos. Jet Howard, el freshman. Sigue sin abrirse esto.
It's upstate New York, I think.
That is. Yeah, it's wonderful.
Nice pass and the cut. And that's the key to both these teams. How do they cut to complement their big guy?
a long 2, not close. Meyer and Howard collide for the rebound. Matthew Meyer's up late behind the play, and it's Kobe Bufkin with another Michigan 3.
Kobe. My vast medical experience, Kevin.
One to shoot. Bufkin got rid of it in time, but off the mark, and the rebound, Cameron Winter.
It is Renew. It started out as Renault, and then he corrected them. He said, no, it's Renew.
And I know it's Renew.
Bufkin missed it. Indiana up by.
Juwan Howard told us earlier today, as for Bufkin, he got picked on a little bit during his freshman season and sees that one swatted towards the Golden Gopher bench. Whoa!
Cano de Garden Ridge, jugador de primer año. Pues estuvo Grant Hill, Christian Ledner, Tyron.
Yo creo que Chris Webber, ¿no?
Jalen Rose y Chris Webber.
Yo creo que
takeaway. Good anticipation by Kobe Bufkin to the rim for the two-hand flush.
Basket by Kobe Bufkin. And a really good job by Bufkin, not only with the active hand.
Crowd getting into it. Three off the mark. Michigan, no field goals in over 3 minutes.
The rebound taken down by Bufkin. That's 3 rebounds for Bufkin. And he's going to go right to the cup, and what an angle he took on that one.
Notice the difference. When Dickinson's not in there,
from Amori.
Terrace Reed Jr. was down there as well. He has been so good for them recently. Hard drive gets 2 more, and Michigan and Bufkin on a 9.
For the Scarlet Knights. Dickinson, there's that double you talked about, Stephen, but he finds Bufkin in the corner, the 3, rebounded by McCollum.
Now get out and push once again.
Y lo hemos dicho antes, un hombre que promedia 18.7 puntos por partido, siendo el mejor ofensivamente para este equipo y prefiere hacer la clavada. Kobe Bufkin, el mejor.
And then Ohio State, Madison Square Garden, now Michigan here in Charlotte.
Bufkin turns the corner, left hand is good.
He gets to that left hand. Kobe Bufkin, he is still a young.
Mahaffey. Bufkin. Mahaffey there to pick him up. That length of Mahaffey causing problems, and now a foul is going to be called going against Michigan.
Bufkin off the glass. Didn't get the angle that time, and he saves it on the baseline and then kisses it off the glass. Right place, right time, huh, Jay?
The pride of Paul the Sixth.
Illinois is a team that excels in the paint. One of the best two-point shooting teams in the country. They have been brutal from three of late. Bufkin missed it. Rebound to Hawkins, his second.
Easily in that situation.
4-point game. Bufkin driving. Hit. Count it. He'll go to the line for one more.
Well, we are getting some elite.
So we're set. Let's play ball. Michigan could take the lead with a 3 here. Bufkin will try a 2. Batted around by Dickinson.
14 points a game. 6 to shoot. Jet Howard gives it up. Bufkin. Long 3. Air ball. Shot clock violation.
Terrence Williams, who can hit out there. He's stretched out his range the past couple years. Creates. And that's in and out. Ooh, that was halfway down for Bufkin. And rebound taken out by...
El jugador más alto de toda la duela por parte del equipo de Michigan y por parte del equipo de Iowa. El que tiene 7 pies, 1 pulgada, marcándolo como el jugador más alto.
For everybody that has to deal with Michigan. 10 on the shot clock. And Bufkin, kind of a fadeaway off the window. That misses, and Shedrick clears.
Robbie, the Virginia defense is trying to work out a little bit with Michigan. There's Jet Howard moving better after that sprained ankle. Shot clock at 7. Another 3, and it's good. And Bufkin gets...
Dickinson to Cheddar, out to Bufkin. Bufkin jumper is there.
I love this kid. 3 points a game last year, 12.5.
Aparece Howard ahora. Resetean la jugada. Parte alta de la llave. Buen balón a la esquina. El intento de 3 puntos. Bufkin consiguiendo solamente la red.
Struggled shooting the basketball this season. 28% from 3 on the year. Still haven't had a whistle. Free-flowing ball. Bufkin, yes, in the corner. What a start for Michigan.
Missed the layup. Here comes Jet Howard.
It's going to be a test for Doug McDaniel. All those cuts are live when you're guarding a Sejan.
Big time 3 by Kobe Bufkin.
Pump, and it rolled out. He's got 10.
Bufkin. Drive. Rejected at the cup. Here comes Don Carey back the other way.
Estado cerca de esas victorias.
Dickinson. La pantalla alta es de Glenn. Y luego la jugada.
So far in this opening half. Jackson State just not going away. Kick out. Bufkin wants a 3 of his own. Instead, the board goes to Jamarcus Jones.
Trata los esquemas defensivos de Joan Howard, moverle la historia al equipo rival para que nunca se sientan cómodos.
Bufkin en la colada de mano izquierda directamente contra Jackson.
Time to create. Because you got Dickinson and Howard, the 2 leading scorers right now on the bench. And it is Kobe Bufkin driving inside.
It's just a tough, grinded out buck.
Heart of the paint. Dickinson was there to deter him. Bufkin went around Hawkins, and it's nearly stuffed in by Williams, who tips it out. Shannon took it.
He had a good game against Iowa, but he had struggled the 2 games before that.
Bufkin, pure. He's slipping to the hole. McDaniel missed him. 7 to shoot. Bufkin got his man in the air. In and out, and in. Kobe Bufkin. He's got
Dickinson. Durant Williams. Luego Dickinson. Bufkin. Lanza y falla. Jackson Davis.
Gar wants him to foul. I don't think they're going to get it, though.
Dickinson to Bufkin. The 3. Yes! Kobe Bufkin. 1 point lead.
And Michigan's going to go zone to disrupt the play. I love it.
Bufkin will lay it up. Wow! There's 1.8 when he shot from Van.
Jet Howard. in some trouble. 2 to shoot, 1 to shoot. Bufkin off with that 3. Greasel the rebound. Good defense by Nebraska.
Michigan está perdiendo por 15. Sería muy bueno para el conjunto de Juwan Howard que se vayan a solamente un dígito de diferencia rumbo a la segunda mitad, pero no están cayendo, ¿eh? Los lanzamientos no han sido...
Little slow that trip. He's in double figures. Bufkin puts it on the deck, floats it up and in. Kobe Bufkin quiets the crowd for a moment. That was a nice recovery.
Before going to London to play Kentucky. You see Jackson State going under these ball screens and handoffs. They're almost daring the Michigan guards to shoot, even though they've knocked down a few. I think they want to see them knock down a few more before they get more aggressive on ball screen.
Nice tap away from Bufkin. 3-on-1 for the Wolverines, and Bufkin takes it himself.
Kobe Bufkin, a nice
confidence. Now they're coming out on the 3, which should open up drives and dishes.
Bufkin was side saddle on the shot. He thought he got fouled. He's calling for the foul over on the far side, but
you just don't see that from centers a lot.
Bufkin around the Dickinson screen, leaping to the elbow. That jumper is true for Bufkin, who's got 8.
Están en esta defensa de zona los Hoosiers. 2-1-2, 2-3 con Jackson Davis al centro. Pero ven el carril que habla Hunter Dickinson, cómo se fue expandiendo, se fue.
Shot goes for Bufkin.
3 guys covering 2.
Bufkin's had a good first half. Dickinson got it back, missed it.
Into the corner, an attack for Williams. Baker closed out by McConnell. Up top for a 3, that goes down for Kobe Bufkin again. He's
rebound controlled by Reed. So Michigan gets a reload here with Bufkin. Takes the baseline. Oh, big finish for Kobe Bufkin. The hammer.
Boy, was that. Wisconsin turns it over. McDaniel thought about another. Over to Bufkin. Bufkin in the paint with the left hand. Timeout Wisconsin.
Not, he's bent over.
Now he's moving, going to set the screen for Bufkin, and Bufkin will roll to the foul line. That jumper bounces off, no good. Rebound Mahaffey, 2 seconds. Mahaffey, half court, good.
Por segunda ocasión en el partido, tiene ventaja en el marcador. Poco más de 2 minutos, atención con esta. Se va a animar desde allá Kobe Bufkin y consigue la anotación de un momento a otro.
But it's working.
Oh, it's an 8-0 run for Ohio State. Buckeyes have cut this lead to 3, making a 2 run as Bufkin slips open.
That's a lack of time. Dickinson on a handoff for Bufkin.
So you have to go by him then.
Pull up up. Yes.
Good decision. Using that screen, you go by him and make sure you get a good shot when you...
Barnes backs it up. 5:14 to play first half, 10 to shoot for the Wolverines. Bufkin turns the corner, gets to the hole and lays it in. Wow.
Only 11 per contest. Dickinson, only 2 points. Top of the arc, Bufkin, straight away, Jay.
McDaniel, hard bounce to Howard. The feed to Bufkin, baseline jumper, finally snaps the run.
That in transition, your defensive transition won't be balanced for Michigan. Hall able to take advantage of it with the reverse layup.
Now Bufkin lost it on the way up. Hole guard.
After the flop. So 46-39 our score as we hit the final minute of the first half. Bufkin for 3. Tough shot. Be interesting. Inbound for Michigan. Was that on Sajula, that foul? That was on Benham, the last one there.
Here today. Audige off the back of the iron. Howard finds Bufkin in the same spot. This time no good.
I give a lot of credit to Audige there. The game.
Here's Jet Howard. 5 now on the shot clock for Kobe Bufkin. Kobe takes the 3, in and out.
Good defensive possession in that zone.
League coming off of screens and being ready to shoot.
outside of Howard.
Michigan on top, 5-0 in the lane. Kobe Bufkin with the layup off the glass and in. Kobe Bufkin, 2.
And this is his first head coaching job at his alma mater, 42 years old, the youngest head coach in the Big Ten. Bufkin gets Michigan on
5-0 lead. John Chumby, Jay Billis, and Angel Gray here in Charlotte. And inside, nice move right there from Kobe Bufkin.
Bufkin, a lefty, getting to that left hand.
Now for the Hoosiers. Bufkin will look for three. It's been hit.
El intento de tres. Ahí están los Wolverines.
The screen by
Cobb
has scored 10 of the 17. 1 minute to go. Bufkin again with the soft touch. And then
today on this floor against Maine, John Dunn, a product of Ithaca College. Bufkin out of the break, launches, that's no good. Sheboy battled and Reed couldn't get it.
Yeah, there are a few that do it better in this league than Pickett. Bufkin with 7 to shoot down the baseline.
I don't even think that action for him to take it baseline was necessary.
Pounds a game. Also 1.7 block shots. Here's Bufkin off the front rim.
1. Bufkin now with Sheboy. Yep, on the switch to 3 short. And Reed woke up and...
El estudio de cada equipo ha ido claramente de menos a más a lo largo del duelo.
Sí, ahí gran trabajo de Tony Perkins, que iba a cerrar uno de los jugadores.
When they played out in Maui, he was so tough. He's going to be a great player here for Ohio State.
Well, he has 11. Bufkin's 3 is off the side of the rim. Suing with the rebound.
Speaking of defenders, it would probably be Morton who would have played Jed because he's such a great defender.
Well, they love Morton on defense. Bufkin spun it up around Zach Edey.
Nice.
McDaniel.
Reed couldn't hold on. Scooped up. Bufkin pump fake. Banks it down in heavy traffic. Kobe. He has 9.
+5 in the turnover department for the Illini. +5 rebounds for Michigan. Bufkin finds space. Shannon a late contest. Here comes Raj.
Bufkin, that's tipped and rescued. 5 to shoot, Kobe Bufkin. On McConnell, a great defender who closed out beautifully, and it's Rutgers basketball.
And see that tip?
Rebound Williams.
How about that screen?
And then Edey repels that ball. And now Newman, who got knocked down, gets knocked down.
They've been clubbed with a bat. Many of them get up seconds later. So some World Cup on the minds maybe of Kentucky fans. The floater no good, and that's going to be called on the offensive end. And
Off of screens and being ready to shoot outside of Howard.
Michigan on top, 5-0 in the lane. Kobe Bufkin with the layup off the glass and in. Kobe Bufkin, 2 straight 20.
That is perfect from the field.
I also think there's something to shooting in NBA arenas. It's dark. There's no student section. So far, that's kind of what we're seeing. And a lot of going under for Pitt.
4th in the Big Ten in three-point field goal percentage, and that's the risk you run with the freshman guarding him on the perimeter.
Bufkin, how about that? The ball fake and then stuffs it home.
Beautiful shot.
Right, 0 for 11 start to the season from 3 and getting that first one to go down. Giving Michigan the lead in this opening segment. There's Bufkin from 3, and that swirls out.
It's another one. Kobe Bufkin's got to shoot open.
30 pounds, averaging 13 per game. McDaniel, Dickinson, Bufkin, good look for 3, and it goes. Good passing by Michigan, and the lead is 6.
Top end. Anytime that ball goes inside, you have to be aware of Sheboy.
Sheboy came out to contest, and Bufkin right over him for a 3. Not an easy shot.
He's in 4.
The switch, Hall in the lane, strip. They kick it out. Bufkin trying to get there. Euro step, left hand, no. Knocked out a play. And Madison Square Garden.
Mulcahy's offense has really taken a nosedive. Only 6 points per game for Mulcahy as Bufkin on the cut gets 2.
I'll tell you what, Michigan has got great.
Michigan, the early lead. Both teams off to good starts.
We're 8 seconds we're left in this possession, and just not a lot of action. Michigan not doing much of anything there.
Está desarrollando la defensa, el equipo de Iowa, trabajando en una cobertura personal, luego hacen el cambio rápidamente, una cobertura en la zona de la pintura ahí.
Primarily with Gardner. There's that hard hedge. You watch a guy dribble off, there'll be two guys on him in a heartbeat. They double Dickinson. Kick, three, back-to-back threes. That one falls from Kobe Bufkin.
For his ACL December 4th against Kentucky, so he's been out a while, and that has put Doug McDaniel, the freshman, as the starting point guard. Bufkin gets it to go.
That's where he's been so good this season. When he's got
for a handful of years, so they've seen it all, and what better leaders to have for these young men.
Bufkin a three out of the break. That's, I mean, you talk about coaching those out of timeout.
Zone now being applied by the Chippewas. Hunter Dickinson has the ball isolated there. And the left corner, the three by Bufkin, no good. Rebound comes down to the Chippewas.
Williams now into the game. He and Dickinson grew up playing basketball together. Bufkin, yes, he gets it to go with the left.
Kobe Bufkin's gotten off to a great start.
Michigan will allow him to take that three all day long.
Drive inside and the finish by Bufkin.
Kobe Bufkin, great length.
Applied by the Chippewas. Hunter Dickinson has the ball isolated there. And the left corner, the three by Bufkin, no good. Rebound comes down to the Chippewas. Here comes Jesse.
Llewellyn. Get it down to Dickinson again. Low post, no double team. Bufkin with a nice cut and a good assist. Dickinson's a good passing big.
About Wisconsin. More on that later. Bufkin pulls up. Short. Chatter. The follow and gets it.
Oh, they're going to say it's on the floor.
91. The Illini have won the last 5 in this rivalry.
Good job, Coleman Hawkins getting Dickinson off the.
Bufkin missed it. Dickinson fighting, and Myers got it. The Illinois.
Watch Dickinson roll to the rim off of this.
They had him for a moment. Instead, a step back Bufkin. No, and it's Melendez with a head of steam.
The last 13 shots. Dickinson's asking for it. Bufkin drives the baseline, and it rolls off.
Good drive by Bufkin. Just have to go up.
Stolen away by Jet Howard. Howard coming across the timeline. The long three, no thinking about the two is Bufkin, and he knocks it down. And the foul counted. And one.
Iowa con una sequía que empieza a ser prolongada desde el punto de vista ofensivo. Viene primero con la finta, finalmente ya 2 tiempos va a conseguir el triple. Los primeros puntos de la segunda.
Caught, stolen away by Jet Howard. Howard coming across the timeline. The long three, no thinking about the two is Bufkin, and he knocks it down. And the foul counted. And one.
That's Jet Howard. The three's no good. Here comes Bufkin, comes flying in and follows it up and puts it in.
He came from the other side of the floor. No Badger getting a block out. And Kobe Bufkin, that bucket is...
Points for Garcia, his 9th straight in double figures. There's Bufkin, the guy you were pointing to, Brian. Michigan able to keep it alive.
10 to shoot.
Very well defended so far.
Bufkin, spin, fade, gets the roll.
Yeah, the beauty of Bufkin, he can make something out of nothing.
Talked about that, just watching him that first time we saw them against Marquette this year.
Nice little pump with his curl.
Tell you what, Kobe Bufkin's scoring at will right now.
Sure is.
Changed the coverage there. They went under McDaniel before. Now you saw him go over the top.
Well, out there from Bufkin. Dickinson, the offensive board.
Inside, Dickinson able to force him back a little bit. Bufkin attacking. Bufkin from left hand.
He's got the matchup with Tominaga. He's got that length.
It's not hard to be an authority. The ball of Jacks. Here's Dickinson for Bufkin. He wanted it.
And a nice look by the big guy. Did the way they silly didn't.
Para el equipo de Arizona State. ¿Cuántos más, Arizona State? ¿Cuántos más? Lo busca aquí Kobe Bufkin. El tapón, la negativa, código de acceso denegado.
Bufkin navigating his way through. A whistle. Samuels has the board for the Gophers.
Murray.
Pero fíjate con qué velocidad hicieron esa transición ofensiva, ese entendimiento que tuvo ahí con Chris Murray para poner
The last 2 years at La Lumiere, the prep school in Indiana, to close out his high school days. Bufkin on the drive, gets the roll at the rim.
And with Hunter Dickinson
on a travel team in 5th grade, and his coach said, I'm tired of having that Dickinson guy beat the heck out of us. Can you recruit him to our team? He did, and they ended up playing a lot of years of AAU basketball together.
Dickinson tap it out to Jet. They would be able to retain that possession.
There's that double team now. Skip pass, deep in the corner. Bufkin.
They can find a little offensive momentum here. Minnesota started the game so well on that end. And Michigan's done a good job turning the water off there as battle chase.
Now is the time that we're going to turn this game around.
Well, we'll see. Terrence Reed is checked in as well. Bufkin goes up and under. Shot no good. It rolls off.
And that's another possession where Michigan is.
Dickinson got there just in time to contest that shot.
Sensabaugh's now 2 of 10 from the floor. Bufkin grazes the front of the rim.
Sensabaugh continues.
Knowing where the ball is going to bounce, it's a special gift to have as a player.
McCaskill with 4 points. He has 5 rebounds so far. The long 3 by Kobe Bufkin, and he knocks it down to even up the game at 42 of
today. 5-point game in a crucial game for the tournament bubble. Bufkin.
In the corner, Bufkin missed his last one there. Now he drives.
Going to bounce. It's a special gift to have as a player.
McCaskill with 4 points. He has 5 rebounds so far. The long 3 by Kobe Bufkin, and he knocks it down to even up the game at 42 apiece.
He's got 20. By the way, Pickett, 17.7 rebounds, 7 assists.
Jet Howard looking, crosses over. Bufkin still can't get one to fall. Michigan's getting great looks as well.
But Michigan just gave up that middle drive, and Love took advantage of it.
Bufkin. And the 3 will go. Big shot there. They needed it. Try for Bufkin.
Illinois' transition defense has been really good, and their on-ball defense has been really good.
Michigan does not have a fast break point in the game. They got a jumper there from Kobe Bufkin, who's into double figures.
Cooper tried to get it inside. Ola Joseph a little bit behind him. Bufkin on the run. Can't get it to go. Tipped up and in by Williams.
Back to that zone again for Nebraska. And the skip to Bufkin. Little shot fake to get Dawson in the air. The 2 batted out by Dickinson.
Skip pass was.
Open, no good.
Those are the shots that if you can force Antonio Reeves to take, those pull-up jumpers.
Woo! Big time block that time. From
miss on the 3 after he had foul trouble and a big scoring first half. 12 points, 2 fouls. And Bufkin off. Rebound for Clayton.
McDaniel for Bufkin, who was massive in the first half. Cheddar had it knocked out of his hands, and here comes.
It is just a 2-point lead for Michigan. Kobe Bufkin in the lane, the floater, and he knocks it down. 5 straight points for Kobe Bufkin, so you can't keep him quiet for too long.
And that's what you got.
Big Reed is playing for some more minutes, man. He's been outstanding here this evening.
Bufkin, three won't go. Rebound Winter. Dickinson at the scorer's table, ready to re-enter.
As we approach 12 minutes to go. Bufkin will take it. Tough shot.
By the way, that was a great block by Key. The shot clock does not reset, so it's at 5. Bufkin realizes. Bufkin pull up for the free throw line. No good. And sends the ball with his 8th rebound. Give Key credit on that.
Kentucky, I thought Michigan was making their way in the right direction with the way they were playing. They weren't wins, but they were making their way in the right direction. You're seeing that.
Oh, my goodness. I mean, this is a team that just...
To Howard. Back to Bufkin. Can't get around Pruitt. Shot clock to 8. Long 3 misses. Rebound Schnarr.
Virginia, Clark's got 10. Baker, ball fake, beauty, another one. And the corner 3, no. Bufkin had that.
Kobe Bufkin were both guarding the same guy.
Bufkin off the glass.
That's where he is at his best. Bufkin around the rim. Very good finisher.
Others have come along, and we're seeing that.
Close losses, back-to-back games to Virginia and Kentucky and London as Bufkin knocks down the shot. That's a 2 for Kobe.
Could complete. Bufkin with a step back 2. Out of bounds, it's off Carolina.
By the way, this is their 9th game of the season. If it hasn't been a home game, it's been a neutral site venue. First true road game all year, and they have responded brilliantly. Inside! Look at the emotion for the Minnesota Natives.
Dickinson may have altered that one, and Bufkin has it for Michigan. Now Bufkin into the lane, spinning and hitting.
Orange. Thank you, Jerry Palm, for figuring this out.
Bufkin takes the lane and finishes. Kobe Bufkin with the blow by.
Yeah, that's just a smart play.
Lo vimos hace unos minutos. Y además, aunque parece mucho tiempo, pero una vez más jugando y jugando al reloj.
Well, it's tough to stay out of foul trouble when you're guarding Dickinson, although Michigan hasn't really gotten him the ball.
I feel like it's not been like Hunter Dickinson's just been putting him in tough situations.
Interrupted.
Look at the left-hand side of your screen. You've got Shannon matched up again with Hunter Dickinson.
They didn't get it to him. Bufkin deep 3. He got it! Bufkin with 16. It's a 2-point game.
That's where all the help side is.
A 3-point lead for Central Michigan. Bufkin misses it. Rebound comes down to Zarzuela. Coming up on the midway point of the second half. Zarzuela, Taylor back.
And if you're a test setter, you got to force the ball to the other way. That's where all the help side is.
A 3-point lead for Central Michigan. Bufkin misses it. Rebound comes down to Zarzuela. Coming up on the midway.
Kept the dribble alive for Baker. Bufkin off the screen. Bufkin takes it. Michigan leads it. 10 in a row for Michigan.
Que no se pueden dejar que les den una sorpresa.
Ahí está la invitación a partir de las 5 de la tarde. Bueno, termina fallando en lo que esperaba ser una transición.
Underneath to, you go ahead and oh my goodness, that's stolen away. Here comes Jed Howard. Back to Bufkin, layup, it's up, it's good, counted on the foul. Oh my goodness, what a play. You go ahead and oh my goodness, that's stolen away. Here comes Jed Howard. Back to Bufkin, layup, it's up, it's good, counted on the foul. Oh my goodness, what a play there.
Reed's been a good defensive player for much of Big Ten play. Moving his feet, stifling Tyler Wall right there.
Kobe, pull up, yes!
That's what they're going to need.
Someone's getting warm.
Carter Gilmore is 6'7".
Bufkin, got it from 3.
He's going to do that. Just do that right there.
He's got 17 to lead.
Be this close tonight.
No, absolutely not. I mean, this Central Michigan team has come ready to play, has a great game plan. Give Tony Barbie a ton of credit.
Hunter Dickinson gets
a screen.
That's where you got a flash high post. Reed a little late doing it.
He pulls up, misses that, but there's Reed. Powers his way. And he'll go to the line.
Final 5.5 minutes. See some starters getting set to check back in for Michigan. Still a 13-point game. We've seen crazier things. Bufkin's trying to close it out. Rattles home with 3 to extend that lead.
No, absolutely not. I mean, this Central Michigan team has come ready to play, has a great game plan. Give Tony Barbie a ton of credit.
Hunter Dickinson gets the offensive rebound. He's denied, but he put
a Dickinson, que se recupera muy bien, bloquea a Jackson Davis. Está claro que no le van a prestar la pelota a nadie que no se apellide Schifino o Jackson Davis en los últimos minutos. El tapón de Jerónimo.
Conference a season ago, lost to the eventual national champion Kansas. Corner 3, again it's Bufkin. Ward into the hands of Watson, crisp feed ahead, and Evans rejects.
One-on-one. At this level, you have to be able to bring the ball up the court. Caleb Banks defending Bufkin. The jumper is pure. Love the way he pulls it back. It's a slight little thing. He goes.
Bufkin with 4 in the shot clock behind his back.
No good. And Beekman with a rebound. A lot of one-on-one action that trip down.
There's the screen. Bufkin passed up a shot. He'll take a very tough one.
Here's Bufkin with 3. I don't think he realizes he got to get it up. It's air ball.
On the shot clock. Here's Dickinson in the corner. Bufkin with a look and buries it. Kobe Bufkin with the 3.
Just such an easy way to duck in Dickinson. Nice job by Julian Reese, taking it away from the middle of the floor.
Bufkin open 3 from the corner. No. Dickinson fights for it. Got it.
Just takes a hard foul.
Jump, jump!
Inbound it goes to Bufkin. And Bufkin has that one pinball out.
It's really good.
Bufkin rode that pretty well. He was right on him. Oh, he wants Edie. Bufkin scores.
He's got a nice little hesitation in his gait and set the big guy up. Tried to drive on Jackson Davis. Go to the other side now. Bufkin. Bufkin. Oh, yeah. A 3.
Well, he's a confident player.
Here in the matchup, it is just a 2-point lead for Michigan. Kobe Bufkin in the lane, the floater, and he knocks it down. 5 straight points for Kobe Bufkin, so you can't keep him quiet for
Kobe Bufkin sees a crease, takes advantage, and scores. Very easy.
It just split that. Yeah, it just
didn't show. Jonathan producing this game along with our director Andy Goldberg. This is the closest Wisconsin has been since it was 26 to 24. And you know, Andrew, one thing we see
Open man, McDaniel, 10 to shoot.
different approach without Dickinson on the floor, isn't it? Who's going to score for them?
Bufkin, deep one, short, rebound, Cheddar, reload, Howard, off the heel.
That Central Michigan loss is really an albatross. Bufkin getting the rim, and the rebound. Bufkin finds it and puts it back up.
He made a play similar to that in the Ohio State game where he's out of bounds and just with his effort gets back in the play.
Bufkin got an open look for 3, and the rebound loose, and it slips over to Williams. He'll try it.
Boy, Clifford Moore wasn't this effective in the first half before he has come to life here.
Baseline jumper won't go. Spencer bats it to Palmquist, ahead to Simpson.
7:42 to go. Bufkin gets there off the glass and in. Down to 10.
Sí, por supuesto, porque de ahí ha salido Jonathan Kuminga, de ahí ha salido Jalen Green, de ahí ha salido Jaden Hardy, hoy con los
15 to shoot. In the corner, it's Bufkin.
The mismatch with Hunter there.
Shetter and Walker battling possession arrow.
Inside the paint. He's going to be cognizant of the offensive rebound too for Michigan with this lineup.
McConnell got the hand up and still Bufkin sticks it.
7-point game. Bufkin hasn't taken a shot.
The first time they played with the two bigs.
That's the first shot in 8 minutes for Kobe Bufkin.
Now Bufkin on the move, lays it in. 10 points for Bufkin and a timeout for the Gophers.
Misses, but Michigan gets it back into the hands of Bufkin. And he's left open off the bounce. And gets his own. Bufkin on the re-attack. Out to Baker.
Lo quiere buscar, pero no lo encuentra porque no lo deja que sea disponible Jackson Davis a Dickinson. El triple, buena defensa de Indiana. ¿Quién se lleva ese rebote?
Play through the big guy.
Dickinson swings it to the corner. He'll get the rebound and lost it out of bounds.
Who will take the two defenders there? Clear it for Dickinson. Reed was wide open for a split second. Bufkin, jumper, off the heel. Rebounded by Bates.
Yeah, good work by Bates. Don't run down the floor until you...
3 to go. Bufkin fouled and he scores it. Fouled by Meyer. Bufkin with
Morton on skates against
Good
Bufkin.
defender. How about that?
It's a really good possession.
Forced him into a tough shot.
And 8 to shoot. Bufkin going all the way in, and he scores it.
It's a tough shot. Tough shot from the shot maker right there, Kobe Bufkin.
That one brings the ball and will give it to Kobe Bufkin. Bufkin with 13 in the lane. The floater off the glass, no good. Rebound corralled by Reggie Bass.
Good job by Staffel.
Brings the ball and will give it to Kobe Bufkin. Bufkin with 13 in the lane. The floater off the glass, no good. Rebound corralled by Reggie Bass.
Good job by Staffel.
Here comes a high ball screen.
Bufkin. No good. Sheboy picks up another rebound. Here's Bufkin. Driving. Shot no good. Cheddar the follow. That's no good as well.
For Pickett, it doesn't seem as tough as it should be.
There you go, Kevin.
Bufkin answers. This little floater from Kobe Bufkin.
That was a great.
And this is the kind of grinded out game, folks, where every bucket is big. Bufkin trying to answer. And a foul inside against the Spartans.
Great for their defense. I know we've talked a lot about the small lineup. And there, Barron with a rejection, playing with 4 fouls.
Bucket goes to the corner to Bufkin.
Lead is 4. Clark is 6 of 9 from the field. Bufkin, boy, big 3 for.
Not as good on that block though, scoring.
Wasn't quite deep enough. 5 to shoot it. Bufkin's been awesome. Keeps the dribble alive. That is going to be a goaltender.
Bufkin on the attack off glass for 2. He's got 17.
Does Rutgers have one more rush in them? Or can Michigan put it away? Bufkin splits the defense and scores!
Baseline, Bufkin driving, gets there, and lays it in. 47-41.
Dickinson saca la pelota, no encuentra su perfil. McDaniel, media colada. La colada.
Look at that. Lipscomb is within 5. Pruitt up to 19 points. Here's the answer from Bufkin in the corner for 3.
I know their roles on this Purdue team. It blends beautifully.
Bufkin.
Pull up. He can get to that lane. John wants to step up.
Well, they knock you out now. They knock you to that timeline as well as anyone in college ball. What hard baseline take, Bufkin. You have to rip it.
Play. There's the double. Dickinson locates McDaniel. Over to Baker. Extra pass. Bufkin for 3. It's gone. This guy.
Little pick and pop. Need one to go. Nice run down. Bufkin got to sit for him. So alert. Good dive to the rim.
Massive second half for Kobe. So great, sometimes he vanishes a bit, but today he's been there.
Nice job there, defending Hunter Dickinson, ducking in.
Bufkin continues his great afternoon.
That was that Dickinson duck-in that kind of just took a
point lead for Rutgers. McDaniel the skip to Bufkin. He'll try the contested 3. Still only one made field goal in the second.
Bufkin, soft touch.
What a big shot by Kobe Bufkin.
To shoot. Better attention to detail with 5 on the clock. Ball fake. Bufkin rimming. No. Dickinson. Offensive board. The stick back and the foul.
Dickinson. Top circle. No good rebound coming down to none other than the point guard, Doug McDaniel. Back to Bufkin. The layup is up. It's good. Counted and the foul. And Michigan can't tie it up. Rebound coming down to none other than the point guard, Doug McDaniel. Back to Bufkin. The layup is up. It's good. Counted and the foul. And Michigan can't tie it up at 58 apiece.
read the defense. Now if you're Michigan, you got to handle this rock.
Inside of a minute. Dickinson. And he's fouled.
He's been able to get one-on-one, and when he gets that, it's pretty hard to stop.
Really don't need you to keep texting me a word of the day. Inside, and the two-hand flush for Kobe Bufkin, and an 88-60.
Hands deflected away, Bufkin. Now he steals the ball, and he drives on Wallace. Can't get it. Follow-up, Howard. What a play by Bufkin.
Great play by Bufkin, and a really good play.
On the court for Michigan State. Bufkin, top of the key, down the lane, double pump, no! Tapped up and in by Reed.
Devin, I like him. Had the play come into his strong hand, too. Step back, tough shot.
Left it short, Morton was right in his pocket.
Yeah. Too much one-on-one.
Bufkin back to McDaniel. Got to do something here. They operate on the perimeter. Bufkin gets inside, flips it up. That'll go.
Even though it took a while, that's a good bucket. Now you got to.
Bufkin uses the screen. Step back three on the way. And this one's off the mark.
Al cronómetro.
Esa es la jugada.
Kobe Bufkin, sí señor.
Ese es el turning point del
Siguen los puntos.
Down here, down by 2. Here's Bufkin on the take, and he switches hands to score.
That's tough. To drive the basketball with your left hand, going up to finish with your opposite right.
Better to Bufkin. Bufkin drives, lays it in with 7 seconds left.
Take a foul quick. Just Adams at 5'8", couldn't navigate his way in. Llewellyn on the D. Back comes Bufkin, the trailer Howard. Back to Bufkin for 3. Well short in front of that Michigan bench over there. He just double figures now in 9 of the last 10. One of the 2 seniors honored in his final home game. Great pass, Dickinson. Better block by Meyer. The stuff on.
I think Juwan Howard has this team defensively forcing the action out front. Look at that, through the legs from behind.
The handles, McDaniel, Bufkin, no good. Rebound, Cheddar, inside.
Sí comete el backcourt violation que mencionabas.
Dickinson tiene buena mirada para mandar este pase a la otra esquina. Dickinson gana el rebote, se eleva.
Shot clock at 8, little touch pass to the corner. Bufkin for 3, got it.
Wow, that one hurts, because that was a great defensive.
That was dangerous, but it worked out.
Oh, man, what a pass.
That is very true. Here's Bufkin with 2 shoes. Lift off, and he missed it.
Good pull-up, though. Again, this
Up 15. Michigan really needed a win to bolster their NCAA tournament case. Kobe Bufkin with the 3.
Brown for the reverse layup. Indiana up by 1. They won the first meeting by 1. Bufkin off the rim, no good. Michigan has gone cold, 2:25.
McDaniel being guarded by Reggie Bass. Here's Jet Howard. The right corner three-pointer, no good. Rebound comes down to McCaskill. Here's Arzuela. McDaniel being guarded by Reggie Bass. Here's Jet Howard. The right corner three-pointer, no good. Rebound comes down to McCaskill. Here's Arzuela.
8 to go. Shot clock is off. 55-48. Bufkin down the lane. Oh. Kobe Bufkin. Look at
into Bufkin. They got to get Dickinson a touch here. Bufkin, hesitation, now puts up the shot. Wolverines by 1. Bufkin going up high. Bufkin, fumbling. Takes the shot and hits. How do you get that?
Roper airballs it. Just not a good shot. This one's got to go in. It's a good drive.
Michigan back in front.
Wolverines still shooting 54% from the field. But only 6 of 15 from the free throw line, 44%. Bufkin again. What can...
They find Hunter Dickinson. They better hurry. Doug McDaniel, 9 seconds to go. As Bufkin from the left corner of the 3, no good. Rebound, tipped around Hunter Dickinson. He goes up with it, no good. They find Hunter Dickinson. They better hurry. Doug McDaniel, 9 seconds to go. As Bufkin from the left corner of the 3, no good. Rebound, tipped around Hunter Dickinson. He goes up with it, no good.
Yeah, here it is. 15 seconds to go. Bufkin right at Klesmit. Klesmit with great defense. And Wall has it. You have to foul. Over to McGee, and there's the foul with 8 inbound. Michigan down 3. I'd foul right now. McDaniel over to Bufkin. Corner 3 is rejected. It's Klesmit again. His second
taken away by Howard. He's out of control there.
Bufkin. Ball fake, pull up, good.
Take a bad one. Klesmit goes down, and Michigan making you pay for it in transit.
Thought these two guys would be the matchup. Dickinson has struggled here tonight. Bufkin knocks it down.
Boy, really nice pass by Jet Howard, just curling that.
Now, if you're Garcia, stay attached to Dickinson and make sure there's no slip.
Bufkin catch and shoot. That's a 2 from the wing for Kobe Bufkin.
Who hit the deep 2 a moment ago. We'll bring it up. Out for a 3. Short. Dickinson trying to tap that rebound, but it ends up with Pickett.
Daniel around the Dickinson screen. It's Bufkin again, shooting over Carrington. No. Garcia can't corral it. McDaniel, no.
Nobody's figured this out. The only thing we figured out is Purdue is pretty good. That's the only thing we figured out so far. And if anybody says something different, they're lying to you.
Bufkin with a big shot there for Michigan after pass.
Well defended, and Howard has the rebound.
Jet Howard's been really active defensively.
Bufkin steps in. Bufkin, tricky finish to tie him.
Era Terrence Williams en la hoja de nombres del equipo de Michigan. Dice que respetuosamente pide le llamen también the second, es decir, el heredero, el junior. La jugada hace de Galloway, ahora sí desaprovecha de todo lo bien que estamos hablando. La eterna ley del cronista nos hace quedar muy mal. Geronimo se lanza para bloquear.
We're going to have a good game like we've got right now.
There's Dickinson. Bufkin, nice ball fake to get himself open for three, but it rattles out.
To play a whole lot, but boy, he's really helped Juwan Howard a lot. Bufkin, tough shot, and the rebound to Crowell. He's in there, number one, to make sure that ball doesn't kick right back to the shooter.
Second one, Thompson. No good. They're going to have a chance. 2 seconds. 1 second. Oh, Dickinson didn't see it.
Not there, over the wall. McGee gets some separation, but can't knock down the jumper, and Bufkin brings it the other way.
He has taken over in overtime. 6 points since the horn as Shannon leans in and misses a three.
Just a bad shot. I mean, you got to move the ball, move people.
Crowell, straightaway three. Not there. Wall fighting for it. And Michigan has it with Bufkin. His 8th rebound. Got hurt out for the season with an ACL. Baker with the rejection. And Doug McDaniel's done a great job. 5 on 4 the other way, but Bufkin pulls it up. Look at it, his versatility. Backs his man down in the paint. Pulls up. Rattles in and out. Bufkin clears it. Big Ten tournament. Here is Davis in transition. Rejected by Reed. Michigan with numbers the other way. Boy, Terrace Reed Jr. is going to be a really good player. Wow, with the midway through the first half. Esijan for three. And the rebound to Bufkin. They've been all over Esijan. He can't really get a clean catch.
Well, an updated count now that we're, 11 and a half minutes into this game. 51-7. 7 points for the rest of the team. Dickinson now with 51. Yep.
Into the 1,500 career point mark, Dickinson. Coleman Hawkins, Illinois' tallest player. The long two, not close. Meyer and Howard collide for the rebound. Matthew Myers.
Rebound, Reed, same team. Open look, Galloway. That won't go. And it's tapped over to Bufkin.
And the intensity level just starting to pick up even more than the start of this game.
Michigan.
Walker trying to find a spot, kicks it out. Malik Hall around the rim, no. Bufkin with the board.
One of the best defensive teams in the country, Rutgers. Joey Baker from the corner missed the three and an offensive rebound for Michigan.
And another opportunity for
doubles. And Harris is at the scorer's table. That's encouraging news. Shannon, hard of the paint. Dickinson was there to deter him. Bufkin.
They outscored Michigan by 8 points at the foul line. That had a lot to do with them winning that game. Hepburn for three. And a 10-second difference between the game clock and shot clock. Dickinson feeding Reed in the corner deep. Howard. Loose ball. Rebounded Bufkin on the baseline. Wait a minute. Now they're going to call a foul. Draws a double. Somebody's open. McDaniel. Reed couldn't hold on. Scooped up. Bufkin pump fake. Banks it down in heavy traffic. Kobe.
That is correct.
Pretty good company.
Not bad. Spencer's three won't go. Rutgers ice cold 0 for 6 to start.
Got that stop through the zone defense and gave them a little bit of juice.
Caleb McConnell, the open man off the drive from Spencer. Bufkin the rebound. he had the launch.
And Michigan will allow him to take that three all day long.
Drive inside and the finish by Bufkin.
Kobe Bufkin.
The period for Illinois. Meyer gets the screen, the matchup with Dickinson, and he missed a three. Shannon didn't touch it. Bufkin. Rogers a screen. Shannon attacks. Meyer, three-pointer! No! Bufkin with a rebound.
Good step up ball screen.
Excellent job of catching Cliff Amori. Not locked in.
Off the inbound, that shot won't go. Bufkin with the rebound for Michigan. Are you saying fans were aware that there was a difference in the... Connell, tough jumper trying to use the window. Loose and scooped up by Bufkin.
Kobe Bufkin needs to get...
Dickinson cross-court pass. Now Baker for three. Too strong. Bufkin the offensive board. Right back up and he's fouled. Good work down low.
What happens when you don't throw that zone at them? 5 of the 6 field goals at the rim. Rogers couldn't make it 6 of 7. Transition try for Bufkin.
Illinois.
Davis for three. He's a good shooter. They can use a lift from him now.
Mulcahy probing, picking, rising and missing.
On him, looking for a technical. There was nothing beyond the scope.
No, but does it crank up the intensity a little bit?
Miss, Cheddar guides it over to his...
And into the corner, open is Simpson. Not a good look. That three just wouldn't fall.
When Jed Howard fell asleep momentarily, Michigan fortunate there.
Just triggering a pass. Spin. Jackson Davis hangs. Good defense. The help there from Reed.
And also understanding Dickinson, forcing him to roll and spin away from him.
Big free throws late, buried by the freshman point guard Doug McDaniel. And Dennis.
Dickinson swiping at the ball. Oh, rejected. Do not go in there on Dickinson. 5th block of the day. Michigan can regain the lead. 2 minutes.
Tough to imagine. So many years of the NIT at the Garden. But yes, Vegas is the place these teams are striving for this year.
Foul on Michigan, so a 1-and-1 here for Trace Jackson Davis. 5 of 6 at the line. Missed it. Bufkin flies in for the rebound.
Got with a smooth.
Third team foul against the Wolverines. Walker contested. Way short. Bufkin skying for the rebound.
Great contest that time by Doug.
Has not scored in overtime. 2 minutes to go. Dickinson counted for 3.
Money. That's a big-time shot for a guy who's...
Toda la campaña con McDaniel, con Bufkin, con Howard, Terrence Williams II, además de Hunter Dickinson, la gran figura que tiene el conjunto de Michigan. Aquí por lo pronto caen los primeros puntos.
Last 6 games, over 20 points per game. Speaking of red hot, Hunter Dickinson's been playing tremendous basketball down the stretch, and he starts it off with a hook shot that falls.
Yeah, talking about 10 double-doubles.
Dickinson right here. No attack, Tom. They're playing him one-on-one right now.
He's trying to post on that side. Shot clock is winding down. There's a 3. McDaniel.
Jalen Llewellyn being out for the year with the torn ACL. He will have surgery in January. Driving the baseline. And Jed Howard with the corner 3. And he knocks it down. Nice job, though.
Otra vez le corresponde al conjunto de la Universidad de Iowa, que mantiene, me atrevo a decir, el momentum del partido. En jugada rápida de transición va a conseguir los puntos. Mientras mantiene...
McDaniel for three. Yes. This kid has played so.
Been in a rhythm offensively, and then those turnovers have just killed him.
First foul on Lawrence. Here's Baker launching from deep, and Baker right off the bench and right into the scoring column.
40 in a game. Pickett's one of them, and he looks like he's on pace to that, unless Michigan.
Oh my! What a feed from Kobe Bufkin to Terrace Reed.
Now those are 4 points off.
Garcia turns it over. Bufkin now. Nice feed inside, and Reed continues to make his presence felt.
And it's amazing when you...
Nice things out here. Can run the offense a little when they need it. Give Smith a blow.
Cheddar.
He can make it. Tell you what.
Defense, and it threw Penn State off just enough to force a miss.
Baker will drive a three, and he'll rattle it down. The Duke transfer is shot over 40.
Temporada 1999-2000, pero con los 14 puntos que suma hasta el momento, claramente dejará atrás su todavía joven marca personal.
Sí, este chico que ha estado en...
Michigan has not shot it well at all, but they're hanging around because of their own defense. And there's Hunter Dickinson on the attack.
Y pues como dices, Hunter Dickinson es el que está apagado. Creo que tendrá que despertar, tendrá que trabajar o ser por lo menos un buen señuelo que dispara.
He's the freshman. Bufkin to Howard, the triple, count it.
It's a great drive by Bufkin. Jet Howard could have done a little bit.
Passing centers in the country. Yeah, he's the best passing center I've seen at all so far this year, and smart player. He was Jet Howard.
McDaniel feeding Dickinson. And they like him on the right side of the floor because of that. He can release the basketball out of the double team. Howard buries the triple to open up the scoring. Juwan Howard.
Since 2010. Cross-court skip, three on the way, and the three goes down for Jet Howard, picking up.
Bufkin the other way. He's coming off a 21-point game and a loss against Wisconsin. And once again, Doug McDaniel.
So far.
And 6 at Iowa.
Yeah.
That's not a recipe for success. He's too good of a player.
He's the third leading scorer in the conference. Well, he can do that too, 18-footer.
It's a nice read there by...
Three to Dickinson. Extra pass finds Howard open for three, and it falls.
Aquí estamos, Alex Pombo, Marcelo Canto, pedían violación por pasos. Desde la banca de Iowa, prefiere ir con Dickinson. Se va a animar con su primer disparo de larga distancia y lo consigue. Saca el sniper y logra...
Kobe Bufkin, third team All-Big Ten by the coaches. Mismatch inside. Mulcahy got matched up on Dickinson. Count the bucket. Going the other way, I believe.
Dickinson back around to Howard. The extra pass to Bufkin. Off the shot fake. Howard trying for his second three and hits his second three. Welcome back, Jet Howard.
They work it to the corner for Jet Howard in the corner, and it's good.
Dante Scott has got to understand who he's...
6 free throw attempts already in this game. He only has 3 other games where he's been to the free throw line that often. Baker open for 3. It's good.
Joey Baker off the...
Convert. He had a couple looks. Jet Howard in rhythm for 3. It's good.
Hunter Dixon set a great screen in transition there to get him that shot.
Bufkin directing traffic, wants it to Dickinson.
On the right block, they double this time.
Inside Williams, off the glass, it's good.
They were so prepared for that. We watched them work.
Michigan by 1. McConnell to the corner. Hyatt didn't take the three, and he charged instead. 10-2 run.
Dices su temporada número 27 general, 252 victorias que ha tenido con los Hawks, con Iowa, y pues llevándolos a un récord que pues también pinta.
Dickinson, no double this time. Skip into the corner, extra pass to Williams, toe in the line for three.
That's a big shot for him. Terrence Williams, one of his last 9.
Strength in there to jar the big guy loose. Everything but the bucket for Derek Walker. The skip to Chet Howard left alone, and he will make you pay. Don't give him a good look, because he's as good.
Bufkin had 21 points in the first game against the Badgers in Madison. Baker from the outside.
McDaniel, jitterbug, baseline, Bufkin, nice rub up, and the foul. Terrific pass.
That's one of the reasons why Simpson was inserted to the starting lineup. Give him a little bit more juice on the offensive end.
Jet Howard. Boy, they'll love to see that from Jet Howard.
Break opportunity for Michigan. Would have been a backcourt violation.
Yeah, better job by McDaniel waiting on that one.
Dickinson powers in for two.
He does like the both sides of the floor, Ian, with post-ups. Right side.
Jet Howard hasn't taken a shot yet. Dickinson swinging around, shot clock at 3. Williams driving and scoring with the left hand.
Great attack by Williams.
Jalen Llewellyn being out for the year with the torn ACL. He will have surgery in January. Driving the baseline, and Jet Howard with the corner 3, and he knocks it down.
Goes over the top. Hyatt replaces where Simpson was. Catches an open 3. Nothing but cotton.
And how about this? The 3 in the corner for Hunter Dickinson, who came in.
Ball better from 3. That's what he's really known for.
Northwestern really could use him getting going. Meanwhile, McDaniel hits a 3 in the corner.
Big Ten Freshman of the Week.
He's got so many ways to score. They just need help defensively.
Dickinson, he was able to force his way so deep.
They're going to 2 for Lundy on that trip, and Seth with 16. That'll fall, and Michigan back on the board with Jet Howard.
Size 15, you know, we showed it earlier. For me, it's like a scavenger hunt because you can't get every size 15. And there is Jet Howard drilling one. Out of the timeout, running some action.
A junior guy that learned from Austin Davis, learned from Eli Brooks, and many more. And he now has that role. And he was enjoying watching his leader also act as a coach.
It's also nice to have your coach.
10 to play. Michigan led by 16 at halftime. And the second 3 falls tonight for Yusef Kayat.
Kind of just threw it up top, and great hands by McDaniel. And he gets paid off on the backhand. That's a goaltend. Count the basket, and Michigan by 4.
Bajo del aro, tienen que aprovechar esos momentos.
Uy. Bueno, no lo puede creer Rebraca. Por si algo le falta.
Old school here, just give the big guy. There's an empty side ball screen, a pin down. Now he locks in the lane, but they don't get it to him. Well, Baker, how about that? Got himself in position, too.
Bufkin, the McDonald's All-American. Dickinson, got it.
I tell you what, Gus, Dickinson directed traffic that whole play.
Into that floater.
Zarzuela, 54-51. Long 3 by Jet Howard, and he knocks it down. We're tied up at 54 apiece.
The paint into that floater.
Zarzuela, 54-51. Long three by Jet Howard, and he knocks it down. We're tied up at 54 apiece.
McDaniel.
Also one of those deals where you wonder if you've exhausted yourself to even get back in this thing. Nice job by Bufkin off the bounds. Dickinson, such a...
Down to 66. They're going to try to dump down to Dickinson. He's the guy they want to touch at the end of games. Dickinson rims in. A big one for the big man.
That happened. Got to give your man some help. Kobe Bufkin's a good defender, but ball screen's going to impact everybody.
The lead for Howard in the corner, and Howard rolls in the three. Boy, that's a big bucket.
And then they switch man-to-man in the same possession, trying to confuse Rutgers.
And on the drive, rejected. Simpson has it tossed out of bounds.
Kobe Bufkin, good recovery. Look.
Dickinson batted that one again. McDaniel had it, then lost it. Push ahead to McConnell. McConnell to the rim. By Bufkin. Cleaning it right off the rim.
Tournament team and possibly win 20 games for the fourth straight year.
An incredible job what Brad Underwood's been able to do with all these new players, kind of blending them together. Obviously a very good freshman class, but these two guys.
But Jay's a better adjustment by Amore to get more squared up behind Dickinson and forcing him to go into the middle.
Finish. And the first turnover there for Wisconsin. Hepburn drives the baseline, steps back. Oh, hits the side of the backboard, but got it back.
Ahora, como sabemos, Toño, el básquetbol colegial suele premiar y privilegiar los esfuerzos defensivos, ¿no?
Tiene que ser.
¡Oh, qué defensa! Hablando de esfuerzo defensivo, ¿qué tal este de
Suing, size advantage. And Suing is blocked by Bufkin.
I thought he got fouled there.
There's Funk with the fake, feeds Jai to the rim, and Jai has it blocked out of bounds, and Jai is down.
Yeah, there was nothing.
Here's Dante Scott. The handoff to Carey.
It's a bad shot.
And it's an
well
air ball.
defended by Bufkin now. Three guys running him, and Howard making the right play to Doug McDaniel, the inbounder.
Bowie rejected. Northwestern keeps.
In his junior season now. Walker coming off a 21-point game. Had 16 in the first half against Nebraska. Sissoko has it stripped out of his hands, and here come the Wolverines.
At least the last 6 games under 7 points a game. He's been struggling, also battling through a shoulder injury. What a half for Kobe Bufkin. He's done it on both ends. Here's Battle. Dickinson left him open. Thought he had a chance to shoot it. Instead, it's Henley. He has it blocked by Bufkin. Darrell Payne kicks it back out. Cooper reloads for 3.
Sue is in, 6'11" for Kentucky, and also in now for Michigan, their backup center. Livingston, top to the hole, blocked by Bufkin.
Boy, what a play by Kobe Bufkin. He has a...
Terrace Reed Jr., he's a freshman, he's 6'10", 260. Big body out front, Dickinson gets a blow here. Access denied at the rim.
Good job by Michigan protecting their... He's got a little Donovan Mitchell to him a little bit. All right. Similar size, but it's all set up by his stroke because you got a crowded space. And now that drive game, that confident drive game of Howard.
And he just needs to gain some confidence, get his rhythm, and because he's an important piece to this team.
There's a block from Bufkin. The kick out, extra feed, a young boy.
He's in the right spot. From there, you can really be tough defensively if you start in the right spot.
Another good defensive rotation there from Kobe Bufkin. And that was one thing they corner 3. Again, it's Bufkin. Ward into the hands of Watson. Crisp feed ahead. And Evans rejected from behind by Bufkin on the track down block.
These two first possessions start out going 2-3 zone.
Now Bates has that one blocked by Bufkin.
They have put on a show.
There's Acuff. Had that one knocked away by Bufkin, and it's Michigan basketball.
Good high hands there by Kobe Bufkin, staying in that play.
And the fact that it's led the nation in attendance for 45 consecutive seasons.
Ludus in the corner, his shot blocked and saved by Joey Baker. Here's Mulcahy. Tough shot for Mulcahy. Gets his own rebound. He'll back it.
Man-to-man in the same possession, trying to confuse Rutgers.
And on the drive, rejected. Simpson has it tossed out of a
15 appearance last year. Sweet 16 in 5 consecutive tournaments. Out of the timeout, Fino. The strength. Fino stop and go. He's fouled at the 14:02 mark of this second half. Don't miss original series Tulsa King. The game.
Simply win 20 games for the 4th straight year.
Incredible job what Brad Underwood's been able to do with all these new players, kind of blending this.
Part of this very good Illinois freshman class, and we'll see Ty Rogers shortly as well, no doubt. Harris into the lane, too long.
It's on that right block. He is so good on that right block, scoring and also playing at doubles.
And Harris is at the scorer's table. That's encouraging news. Shannon all over him. Illinois does have the use it or lose it timeout. Still Shannon. Still Shannon. And now it is run. No. Hawkins running. Finding Shannon. Melendez. Oh, goodness.
Good patience by Michigan. Good job of Dickinson stepping in and ducking in.
Shannon got fouled hard by Bufkin.
And kick out pass to the weak side. No settle right here for Illinois. Everything's at the basket.
And the first made field. I mean, this is what happens when you don't throw that zone at them. 5 of the 6 field goals at the rim. Rogers couldn't make it 6 of 7. No Shannon on the floor right now for Illinois. Rogers and Hawkins running the show. Rogers just bullies his way. Shannon fumbled it. And got it back to Hawkins. DJ Carstensen says no double dribble. Shannon 3 to shoot it. Reed came over to block.
The thing that really bothered him about the first meeting were the offensive rebounds for Wisconsin. 15 of them. Howard used the word disappointing when describing that. I'm all in. And as Juwan Howard is telling us this story, he said he got chills thinking about it. And really from that... Hepburn on the baseline to Essegian. Tough, too, and that stops the run. He was only playing 14 minutes a game when Llewellyn was still healthy. Then once he got the ACL, 35 minutes a game. Great move by Essegian. Not as involved in the second half, which is what happened last time. Only has 2 points in the second half. Essegian gets inside, but can't finish. And good news for Michigan is Reed is at the scorer's table after getting shaken up. Essegian on the drive, and he scores again. He got a pretty good shot that last time. Let's see what they do. Oh, Essegian is open. Essegian puts it up, connects again. With 21 seconds to go, McGee. And a push, a foul called against the Wolverines. Forward as well, really big. You got to go quick, obviously. McGee lays it in with 14 seconds to go.
But Jason, better adjustment by Moore to get more squared up behind Dickinson and forcing him to go into
2 there. Simpson, no. Got his own rebound, though. On the reset, Mulcahy down the lane, 2 and a foul. And now Rutgers has to somehow find 10 points and get some stops. Mulcahy, show and go, rimmed it out.
Yeah, not an easy way to finish it, but then at the end of the day, you put yourself in a situation by letting some of those games go. So at the end of
demanding on Rutgers all night long.
42 points for Rutgers at home.
Yep.
And that's some things because of the number of teams that, you know, from a quad 1 perspective are in your conference.
Yeah, Michigan ball deep in the post. Hogarth with a screen, throws right to the basket, and you're watching prime time hoops on Fox. Hogarth down the lane, hangs in the air, block, loose. McDaniel picks it up.
The drive, Essegian again. The freshman can't be stopped. Indiana de pronto, Toño, se empieza a sentar en el partido después de esa tormenta que resultaron ser los primeros minutos.
Ya comenzaron a ponerle un poquito.
Como sabemos, Toño, el básquetbol colegial suele premiar y privilegiar los esfuerzos defensivos, ¿no?
Claro, tiene que ser.
¡Oh, qué defensa!
Este fue el estar una vez en el año 2000, hablando de clavadas emblemáticas.
Galloway, de nueva cuenta con Schifino. La presión de la gente cuando resta menos de un minuto. Hood Schifino en la colada de Manis.
11 Michigan turnovers. Tominaga on the drive. That's a goaltend. Count the bucket. 2 more for Tominaga. Tominaga against Bufkin. He's kind of a magician inside. Against Bufkin, driving inside, flips it over the front of the rim.
So yesterday he said, listen, he's still a work in progress. He's a freshman.
And that core is in there also. He wants to play his young guys. Get Thornton in a ball screen here. Thornton's been playing well. Likely's tough in here.
Yeah, Likely's tried to sweep a hook shot.
They've become excellent passers. This is a heck of an offensive player, Lawyer. Look at his step.
Oh, just rang it. And with Hoffman Wren.
That's a good player.
Smith reverses it up and in. Lawyer hard cut, trying to get away. Down the lane, he's fouled.
I think Dickinson trying to help out. Again, the activity.
Chatter.
Numbers here. Should get an open look. Look at Gillis.
You're much more understanding when you're sitting at the announcer table.
It's a lot easier over here.
Well over a decade later, as Cooper gets the... So for all the craziness of this game here, the Gophers can tie this one back up with a 3. On the drive, Cooper
can't come. He's got one-on-one coverage against Julian Reese. You know, these two teams played on New Year's Day as the runner is no good. Dickinson the... Michigan is 6 of 16 from distance. Young gets the bump by Bufkin. That will be the...
Sat with her watching her sons play before, and she's coaching and she's intent, everything on the sideline. Now, on a show here, as of late, he's been the star down the stretch for the Wolverines.
The shot clock. Spencer, 3 to shoot. The shot fake. The 2 falls. Everything's
over. Illinois does have the use it or lose it timeout. Still Shannon. Still Shannon. And now it is run.
Good patience by Michigan. Good job of Dickinson stepping in and ducking in.
Shannon got fouled hard by Bufkin.
With 21 seconds to go, McGee. And a push, a foul called against the Wolverines. Forward as well. Really big. You got to go quick, obviously. McGee lays it in with 14 seconds to go.
That affected him because he really didn't explode on that shot on the baseline. Kind of just threw it up top. And great hands by Dave. Yeah, not an easy way to finish it. But then, at the end of the day, you put yourself in a situation by letting some of those games go. So at the end of some things, because of the number of teams that, you know, from a quad 1 perspective are in your conference.
Yeah, Michigan Sunday. Here's Hogarth. These two teams, folks, stroking the rock tonight. Aiken step back lefty.
Como sabemos, Toño, el básquetbol colegial suele premiar y privilegiar los esfuerzos defensivos, ¿no?
Claro. Tiene que ser.
¡Oh, qué defensa!
11-point ball game. Thornton, a season career high 20 points, throws it up. 22 with some Aiken.
Chatter numbers here. Should get an open look. Look at Gillis.
knocked away, but Cooper comes up with it. Garcia and Battle have 12. They had 7 combined against Purdue, obviously part of tie it with a 3. Here's Battle on the drive, loses it.
Toward Jameer Young has been lethal, driving to the basket and getting going in transition.
4:30 left. just 0.4 a game, third best in the country.
They turned it over 13 times in that loss in Iowa. A little sloppy with the basketball.
Ya ha perdido en 3 ocasiones.
Va perfecto, Jet Howard. Ahora anotándose el triple. Va perfecto.
See how that goes. Yeah, Michigan third best in the country. Just 9.3 turnovers a game. And here is a turnover for the Wolves. Kicked right back out.
Possession stays with Maryland.
Harry Long has to sell this. The fake pass.
The whole complexion of their offensive set.
Young in traffic, no.
Back to Zarzuelas. Zarzuelas had the hot hand for the Chippewas. 19 points. And stolen away by Kobe Bufkin. Bufkin under this. Reggie Bass. Back to Zarzuelas. Zarzuelas had the hot hand for the Chippewas. 19 points. And
Love from way down, Jeff. Tough shot.
Risky play by Schneider. Don't drive that baseline unless you see the end of the play.
Clark again.
Wow.
Got it and a foul.
Minnesota can get this to single digits. That is a win.
Well, by as many as 24 this first half. Ola Joseph lost a turnover. Here comes
guy that can spread the floor, whether it's for Kobe Bufkin on the dribble drive or Hunter Dickinson in the post.
Noah Farrakhan now 7. There's Acuff. Had that one knocked away by Bufkin, and it's Michigan basketball.
Every team needs a player like Terrence Williams II.
Well, look at Toussaint using that speed in traffic, and Williams' offense has been non-existent. It's now Bufkin on Davis.
Say another team is dangerous. How about Rutgers? Talk about the giant killer. They're knocking everybody off here.
And if you're Iowa, you need to be able to operate against this man.
Capitalize. Toussaint.
And a foul on Bufkin. His second.
Michigan hot 2 for 2.
You got to make the simple plays. You got to make the right plays.
The attack. Oh,
Foul heard. Okay. I mean, it looks like we should be at Minnesota at the barn.
Yeah, I don't disagree. That's a travel.
Houston, to me, is really unlocking so much because he can make shots. He can spread the floor. I like the way
this Michigan team is down 5 players. Collins, Williams, Folds, Brandon Johnson, Zeb Jackson out of bounds.
You know, that's quite an accomplishment.
Daniels is 0 for 3 from 3, so he'll take it inside that time. Knows cancer and how the conversation about cancer as a disease through the medium of basketball. As a sleeper?
Yeah.
Tom Izzo has that reputation, right, to get things done and make his...
I mean, this is what happens when you don't throw that zone at them. 5 of the 6 field goals at the rim. Rogers couldn't make it 6 of 7.
And good news for Michigan is Reed is at the scorer's table after getting shaken up. Besiegin on the drive, and he scores again.
I think they got to go a little smaller, in my opinion.
Besiegin for 3. And the rebound to Baker.
He got a pretty good shot that last time. Let's see what they do. Oh, Besiegin was open.
Besiegin puts it up, connects again. Out of the timeout. Besiegin for 3. It's short.
numbers. They're not a team that finds fast break opportunities often, but they're getting one in transition.
Good cut. Hepburn lays it in.
Great defenders in this league. Has really taken on that challenge since the Iowa game, going against Chucky Hepburn, who's such a big part of this Badger attack.
Missed that 3. 6-point lead for Wisconsin. Besiegin, quick release. In and out. And look at McGee hustle. Hepburn, the triple. Too strong. Tipped out. Right the
House de toda la vida. Así que debe ser, tú hablabas de frustración, debe ser bien frustrante para J.R. Howard estar cerca y todavía no tener ninguna victoria.
Right here. If you get an easy 2, take it. But run screens for 3s, that's what you're doing. Easy 2.
Yeah, Sensabaugh had a tough catch, but he's able to finish. And with Hoffman Wren,
that's a good player. Smith reverses it up and in.
Nice cut again.
Oh, Newman.
Again.
So Gillis starts the second half instead of Caleb first.
Don't leave him alone.
Because of that.
Talk about
for Purdue.
That's his game.
Leaving it all out there. Nice cut. That curl, not a good pass. Should have been the outside hand.
Boyer, hard cut, trying to get away. Down the lane, he's fouled.
I think Dickinson trying to help out. Again, the activity.
Northwestern trying to settle in after Michigan kind of punched him in the mouth, went up double figures early. Well, Barron, same spot, but he passes it up to Roper.
The guys that make plays here offensively. They'll put Bowie in ball screens and let those guys go to work.
Here is Bowie, open three.
Tú decías precisamente de Michigan quiere obtener el ritmo, pero es un equipo difícil, el equipo de Iowa en casa. Donde...
Qué manera de regalarle el balón. Y esto no se ve todos los días, porque decíamos que Michigan es un equipo que procura seguro el partido para el equipo de Michigan. Qué forma, qué inteligencia, qué IQ, qué ejecución de parte de Bufkin. Y responde Iowa.
Detail is heightened. Anytime you plop a non-conference game in there, you really can lose some focus, and that's exactly what happened to Donald Perry there. He announced that he would on April 24th by posting on social media saying, "I ain't done yet," and apparently he's not. He comes out, get that taken care of. Jamison Battle attacking and scoring off the glass. The Gophers needed some
conventional in some ways, and you see him getting to the free throw line, rising up. He has a little fade to a shot, which makes it effective. But ref was pretty quick to tee him up there.
Maybe it wasn't Thanksgiving dinner appropriate. And the one opportunity coming
in as a guard coming over with another block.
11th rejection of the night. That time still got a hand up in the fake.
Every shot he takes, I feel like it's going in.
Long three going down, and it drops.
The first five in overtime for Jet Howard. And Michigan. And the floater is short.
Recruiting Terrace Reed out of St. Louis. Reed, Howard, part of that freshman class. McDaniel as well.
Golson gets around Dickinson. No. Jeter comes out with it.
Ben Davidson for Ferris State, number 3. You'll want to keep an eye out for him. He's the most experienced player for this Ferris State young team.
A lot of guys just say read the defense. First, you got to learn how to read the defense.
They switched it up, gone to the zone. Jumper no good. Diabate the ball.
By Diabate to control that ball in traffic, and a great job by Hunter Dickinson to do nothing more than just step into the open space.
Here's Parker Stewart. That's a 3. Explain that in short bits. Let me tell you that.
That's off the foot of Brandon Mayhem. Counted as a use.
Jones, by all accounts, a great kid.
And will be paramount to this team.
To get sustainable offense, you need these shooters to have quality looks, and I don't feel like they've gotten quality catch and shoot. Michigan's more of a team. They're going to be in the gap. They're not going to gamble. They don't get a ton of steals.
Risa off the mark. That's what they can do.
I wonder if Frankie Collins may get some more burn here as Michigan goes forward. Just as they kind of search for.
To debrief when, even though the stage is basketball, but our entire event.
Participants this year, so you have to get their morale back up, but you haven't had pass to get it to Dickinson for the easy dunk.
And you know what? Dickinson dispelled a report that's been out there for us this afternoon.
Not really looking for his shot on the outside, but he can utilize that side.
And an offensive foul on Mulcahy. It'll be his first. Here's Mulcahy. Off shot for Mulcahy. Gets his own rebound. He'll back it.
Man-to-man in the same possession, trying to confuse Rutgers.
And on the drive, rejected. Simpson has it tossed out of.
So for the most part, although losing to Indiana was a tough loss at home. Jumper, feathery cut. 8, so good decision to get it going towards the basket. Nice little crossover. He fumbled that. There he goes again.
Good Shafino. The lane opened up because of 16 appearance last year. Sweet 16 in 5 consecutive tournaments. Out of the timeout, Hood Shafino. The strength.
Hood Shafino took a shot to the face off of it.
Hood Shafino, the penetration. Offensive foul. And it's Bufkin taking the hit.
It's part of this very good Illinois freshman class, and we'll see Ty Rogers shortly as well, no doubt. Harris into the lane. Too long. Claim the lead for Michigan. Led for more than 16 minutes in the first half. Myers step back three. It's good.
Kick out pass to the weak side. No settle right here for Illinois. Everything's at the basket.
And the first made field
behind it.
Shannon, double team comes. Shannon had it stripped. Out of bounds. Michigan ball.
Hepburn brings it into the front court. Tried to bounce a pass to Crow and it's taken away. Good help. And Terrence Williams II is giving a lot of help inside. Look at him, number 5. Shot clock at 4. McGee. Offensive boot. Need points quick. Crow couldn't handle it to the deck. A scramble. Michigan has it.
On their own offensive end. As here is Spencer dancing back for a three that wouldn't go. Here's the last couple possessions have led to transition for Michigan. Simpson, the pull-up, that's no.
But Jason, better adjustment by Amore to get more squared up behind Dickinson and forcing him to go in.
And now Rutgers has to somehow find 10 points and get some stops. Mulcahy, show and go, rimmed it out.
On an emotional night in Ann Arbor. Walker, top of the key. Count ball deep in the post. Hogard with a screen. Curls right to the basket and under 10 minutes to play. Oh, what a move by Hogard. You're watching prime time hoops on Fox. Hogard down the lane, hangs in the air, block, loose. McDaniel picks it up.
And they're going to call that foul on Wall. He doesn't regret anything. He also used some other colorful language that you can't say on ESPN too. You got to get ESPN pay-per-view.
High screen by Crawl. Hepburn with 5. Step back. Too strong. Tipped up.
Indiana de a pronto, Toño, se empieza a sentar en el partido después de esa tormenta que resultaron ser los primeros minutos.
Ya comenzaron a ponerle un poquito.
Una gran figura en el área de Michigan. Hay que recordar que fue reclutado por el equipo de los Pistones de Detroit cuando todavía jugaba. Galloway, de nueva cuenta con Schifino. La presión de la gente cuando resta menos de un minuto. Hood Schifino en la colada de Manis.
3 for 3 for Williams to start this ball game. Griesel working against Williams, ball taken away. It's Bufkin. That's 11 Michigan turnovers. Tominaga on the drive. That's a goaltend. Count the bucket. 2 more for Tominaga. He was yesterday. He said, listen, he's still a work in progress. He's a freshman.
And that Poor is in there also. He wants to play his young guys.
Control of it, sends the ball, picks it out of the air.
See Thornton get aggressive here.
Pull up 18-footer, it's good.
So, he hasn't made many mistakes today, but that one, I'd like to see him kick it out, run the offense again when you got a lead like that.
Here's Thornton, a little shake and bake with his shoulder.
The handoff with Kebajai. There's Funk with the fake, feeds Jai to the rim, and Jai has it blocked out of bounds, and Jai is down.
He's greeting and didn't get it.
He loves that floater in the lane.
Jenkins, hard stop, looking for 5.
Look at this, Hudson. Empty side here.
Lawyer, listen to the crowd.
You're much more understanding when you're sitting at the announcer table.
It's a lot easier over here.
Well over a decade later, as Cooper gets this sports. Payne, I should say, inside. Can't get it. Cooper with the jump stop. Not there. So for all the craziness of this game here, the Gophers can tie this one back up with a 3. On the drive, Cooper.
Michigan is 6 of 16 from distance. Young gets the bump by Bufkin. That will be the 15 on the shot clock. Young left open at the top. It's short.
Top of it. Robbie Barron was on the way, but that's a little back down move. Get to that fadeaway jumper. Bowie, 3.
offense that has had its struggles this year, even though Northwestern's defense is top 15 in the KenPom rating. But Barry can't get 89 games over 4 years at Duke, but limited playing time. In fact, in the NCAA tournament last year, he hardly saw the floor. As Bowie running him, and Howard making the right play to Doug McDaniel, the inbounder. Bowie rejected. It's 1932. 3 months before Amelia Earhart flew across the Atlantic. That's how long it's been.
Thank you, historian Brandon Gunn.
And you know what? Dickinson dispelled a report that's been out there for us this afternoon. He just showed it on that possession. 10 to shoot. Shoemate outside this time. A rare miss for him.
First half, 2-point game. 8 versus 9, so much on the line. Back out to Simpson, 3 from the top.
This matchup. Watch him rock him to sleep.
There he goes. Has to back out to Mulcahy for 3, and Mulcahy knew. Scarlet Knights trying to get it done on the offensive end. It's Mulcahy in all kinds of traffic. Finds Hyatt with a no-look pass, and the 3 dies on the back.
Last couple minutes.
8-point lead. Spencer for 3.
Just a smart play by him going to his power hand, but understanding the situation as we see another setup here with the zone. Bates is lost in the wing. Bates, money. Don't force the action. Make Michigan defend and maybe get to the free throw line.
Nice crossover dribble. Butchafino gets around McDaniel. Swing it for Bates, who just made a 3.
Claim the lead for Michigan. Led for more than 16 minutes in the first half. Myers step back 3. It's good.
I think they got to go a little smaller, in my opinion.
Besiegin for 3. And the rebound to Baker. Out of the timeout. Besiegin for 3. It's short. Rubey. McGee comes away with the rebound. Besiegin will launch a 3. That one spins around.
On their own offensive end. As here is Spencer dancing back for a 3 that wouldn't go.
Across the country where you don't really have a dominant team. I mean, Purdue jumped out, but they dropped a couple, but teams are...
Under 5 to go. Hall, the 3.
Defenders in this league has really taken on that challenge since the Iowa game, going against Chucky Hepburn, who's such a big part of this Badger attack.
Missed that 3. Hepburn the triple. In and out. Davis the follow. Yes. 6-point lead for Wisconsin. Besiegin, quick release. In and out. And look at McGee hustle. The 3. And there's Wall. Besiegin. Here. Hepburn, the triple. Too strong. Tipped out. Right the
Powerhouse de toda la vida. Así que debe ser, tú hablabas de frustración, debe ser bien frustrante para Joe Howard estar cerca y todavía no tener ninguna victoria.
But hasn't necessarily been efficient shooting it.
Now, when Jalen Llewellyn went down, his role really increased. Tominaga picking up where he left off. No. Signing 6'4" Kevin Cook. Tominaga with the shot fake, buying time and hitting the 3. He off with that 3. Griesel the rebound. Good defense by Nebraska. Now trying to get the break going. Tominaga the 3 in the corner, rolls it home.
He's get pass again. Nebraska going with that zone, crossing the floor and an extra pass. Right, a big shot there by Jet Howard.
Tominaga was
killed the Wolverines.
12 turnovers. Nebraska with 16 points off the previous 11. Trying for 3 more, but Dickinson.
He's a thinker. Dickinson's a different dude.
Here's Suing for 3. Off the front of the rim. Williams gets it with the block. Sensabaugh gets it back. Shot clock didn't reset. He didn't realize it. That's going to be no good off the side of the iron. So, and Howard misses Suing with the easy rebound. From the wing, Sensabaugh cans the...
In this second half, Jalen Pickett trying to keep the good feelings from the end of the first half going here for Penn State. Funk on the baseline. The pass to Lundy.
Go into the shooting motion.
Pickett looking inside. Wanted Hen against McDaniel instead. Deep three for Lundy. And John battles for the rebound. Ends up with Dredd. Tie up. Michigan has the arrow. Funk open.
Runner at first base. You get a little side conversation down low every once in a while with those two.
Let's get back to the basketball, please.
Okay. So Gillis starts the second half instead of Caleb first.
Don't leave him alone.
Because of that.
Talk about it. Empty side here.
Lawyer, listen to the crowd.
You're really good at distancing yourself from him. Leading him to spots, beating him before he sets up, chesting him.
Jenkins knocks down a three.
Here's Julian Reese working on Dickinson.
Look at how he's shaded to that left hand. Really good defense, knowing the scouting report.
Here comes Don Carey back the other way. Dante Scott for three. Scott. The handoff to Carey.
Bad shot.
And it's an
well
air ball.
defended by Bufkin now.
15 on the shot clock. Young left open at the top. It's short.
It's just not good enough to be there. He's just riding the heater.
Hit 7 threes in that game in Iowa City. Audige can't answer.
Top of it. Robbie Barron was on the way, but that's a little back down move. Get to that fadeaway jumper.
Bowie, three. Now inside. Off the mark. Leaks out though to Audige. Barnheiser gets another opportunity. Northwestern trying to settle in after Michigan kind of punched him in the mouth, went up double figures early. Well, Barron, same spot, but he passes it up to Roper. Both of his buckets have been in the mid-range so far. He's 2 for 2. Audige.
But he's settling because the double is going to come to him. That's the only way he can shoot in that situation. And he's a good shooter when he faces up. The guys that make plays here offensively. They'll put Bowie in ball screens and let those guys go to work.
Here is Bowie. Open three.
Thanks.
Open look. Roper.
They work it through Jackson Davis. Reed swiping at it. Jackson Davis, no good.
Dickinson.
I'd like to see this dribble handoff once again. Get him on the right side of the floor, get him to his left hand.
Shannon drops it off beautifully. Rogers scores.
Action off those middle ball screens, though. This is trouble.
Yeah, sets him off from the free throw line. That's what you were talking about, how smooth he can. Shot clock's at 4 for Wisconsin. Besiegin. And he hits.
Field goals in over 3 minutes.
Oh, what a split. Love inside, and it's just short.
And now Jahari Longo's baseline. Shot clock at 3, leaning in off the mark from Jameer Young.
To the middle, but he just went baseline and kissed it off the glass. What a big-time offensive player.
Good look inside. Baycott +1.
Excellent passers. This is a heck of an offensive player, Lawyer. Look at his step.
Oh, just rang it off the window.
Restan a los primeros 20. 18 puntos en la pintura ya para Michigan. El pase era muy agresivo.
3 feet eating.
Cheddar doing a nice job staying on first. This kid just easy.
They can kind of duplicate that and then turn it over.
Well, they denied Hunter on that possession. Mulcahy the find. Nearly a tie-up, and it's
Team hard. Making Kobe Bufkin shoot over the top.
Inside, Reese. Shot blocked by Dickinson.
A little deep again.
Help Kane, who was a little late. Edie still can't.
Bucciafino gets the step and engulfed there by Dickinson. Loop it ahead.
Start the Big Ten slate, but cooled off and really hasn't regained his form there.
Well, Simpson, the explosion inside, but Dickinson changed that shot.
And how they've been able to respond, especially with a physical first half. How would you assess? Well, I think we've done really well. They hit us right in the mouth early, and it's like.
Cam Spencer, who's been more pass first tonight. Okay, he the ball fake. Got him into the lane. Tough.
Come in and pumped in 5 quick ones. Young again, the blow by.
It doesn't matter. Right through or get into the middle to get to that right shoulder. Dickinson just 1 out of 6. There's Baycott and 1.
Extended. Double comes and McConnell with a steal. Closing it on Eddie Jordan. One more steal closer and McConnell on the other end puts 2.
By Scott. Hart attacks the rim. No. Reese the follow. Blocked. And it's missed.
Trying to work his way against Dickinson, throws it up, doesn't get the roll, gets his own rebound, leaves it for Likely, off the glass, no good.
Here comes Cooper. Time of the essence here for the Gophers. Cooper straight to the hoop.
In the middle. And that one ripped away. That was all Doug McDaniel.
Not that close to the bench. It's a short walk over there.
Underneath. Good finish by Lundy. And a chance.
Y por la frustración evidente en cada jugada que no le resulta fructífera, su entrenador en jefe ya lo mandó nuevamente al sideline.
Last 10 games, averaging 17 a game.
A turnover now, tough bounce by Mulcahy, and Hallquist tripped over the basketball. Dickinson on the other end, and Amori a little bit of a... Rutgers has had some tremendous moments against Purdue the last couple of years.
They really have.
And the inbound tipped out of bounds.
That's
really
a good play.
Off Simpson, and it'll belong to Michigan. Wolverines need a little more of that.
Davis inside, clear the area. Dickinson anchors down, ball is loose and scooped up by Michigan.
Great work on the floor, too, by Bufkin that time. Here by Klesman, and Hepburn brings it into the front court. Tried to bounce a pass to Crow, and it's taken away.
Good help defense by Michigan that time.
Michigan's defense. Need points quick. Crow couldn't handle it to the deck. A scramble. Michigan has it. And a foul committed by Klesman.
And the ball moved around the perimeter. Howard able to find himself open in the corner.
Just the 7th made 3 this year for Jace Howard. And a takeaway for Michigan. Bufkin is fouled and 2 free throws. That is a good description, a business decision.
Yeah, that's what it was. And remember, that's when Michigan was able to make their run and get Dickinson. How much that affected him, because he really didn't explode on that shot on the baseline, kind of just threw it up top. And great hands by McDaniel.
And he gets paid off on the back end.
Están involucrando a la arena, es lo que quiere la gente. Un partido en el que puedan navegar con ventaja todo el tiempo. Buena defensa otra vez. Ya se marcó la falta cuando Bufkin había...
Williams. 3 for 3 for Williams to start this ball game. Griesel working against Williams, ball taken away. It's Bufkin. Bufkin on the run against Tominaga. Lost the
Key. For sensible against Howard. Key has that ball knocked away. Kicked it around. It's going to be picked up by Michigan. Williams has it knocked.
And a takeaway. Good anticipation by Kobe Bufkin to the rim for the two-hand. Pickett posting Bufkin. And good hands by Bufkin.
Ball fortunately for Purdue.
That's his game. Leaving it all out there. Nice cut. That curl, not a good pass. Should have been the outside hand.
Bufkin rode that pretty well. He was right.
Coaches versus cancer, they do such good work with that. Again, one thing that I think college basketball has done wonderfully is to raise awareness for cancer research.
When you have a platform, you use it the right way.
Turnover. Minnesota can tie it with a 3. Here's Battle on the drive. Loses it. And scraped off the floor by Bufkin.
Turnovers to test this Northwestern offense. An offense that has had its struggles this year, even though Northwestern's defense is top 15 in the KenPom rating. What a move, but Barry can't get it to go.
Llegó la respuesta rápida. Impresionante lo de Jett Howard. Va de 7-8 en cuanto a tiros de campo se refiere y no va a superar.
Bogart. The switch. Hall in the lane. Strip. They kick it out. Bufkin. Bogart. Inside. Sissoko couldn't hang on. Out of bounds. We'll head the other way.
But since you're a Harvard man now, you'll understand and get this. Two things can be right at the same time.
Lost an edge. Tied up. Bufkin takes it away. And the possession arrow favors the Wolverines.
Good defensive stop. And Gus, despite
turnovers. See how that goes.
Yeah, Michigan third best in the country. Just 9.3 turnovers a game. And here is a turnover for the Wolverines as Bufkin takes it away.
Off here with another offensive possession. The idea is to get yourself in a good headspace after the way this game started.
But they turn it over. Kobe Bufkin with a steal. Williams leans off the mark. Jameer Young trying to pass it inside. Bufkin with his third steal in this half. He also has a block.
Back to Zarzuelas. Zarzuelas had the hot hand for the Chippewas. 19 points. And stolen away by Kobe Bufkin. Bufkin underneath to McDaniel. But Zarzuela knocks it away and for the Chippewas. Reggie Bass. Back to Zarzuelas. Zarzuelas had the hot hand for the Chippewas. 19 points. And stolen away by Kobe Bufkin. Bufkin underneath to...
Howard, he missed those two, but he's kind of having his way out there. We talk about, Lipscomb shooting pretty well here. Michigan's shooting 62%.
Michigan sets up some full court pressure. Chase Howard into the game. Garcia in a tough spot. Threw it away. A turnover. Here's Bufkin off the turn.
Big two minutes. If Minnesota can get this to single digits, that is a win.
By as many as 24 in this first half. Ola Joseph lost it. Turnover. Here comes Howard. Great speed. Howard against defender. The end of the first half, but they have maintained a solid shooting percentage all night long, and now off to turnover. Garcia is forced to foul Bufkin.
I think it's fair to say this is the best game that Michigan.
Howard on the ground. Couple of Michigan players go to the turf, and they get it. And they just throw it away. 4 fouls. Hands deflected away. Bufkin. Now he steals the ball and he drives on Wallace. Can't get it. Follow up Howard. What a play by
Beekman getting to the rim has been really good in this first half. And Michigan's going to go zone to disrupt this play. I love it.
Bufkin will lay it up. Wow.
They're almost daring the Michigan guards to shoot, even though they've knocked down a few. I think they want to see them knock down a few more before they get more aggressive on ball screen.
Nice tap away from Bufkin. 3-on-1 for the Wolverines. And Bufkin.
It's been his lane. It's been his perimeter for a lot of this night. He did get caught for the foul. And Michigan with the long defensive possession. Bufkin out to Llewellyn. And the hustle basket for 2.
A la prensa asociada hay que recordar que el ranking de las universidades de acuerdo a AP se modifica cada lunes. Buena la defensa de los Wolverines que vienen en contragolpe a toda velocidad. Rompen esa tenue, esa tímida presión los Sun Devils. El pase se cruza muy bien el jugador de Michigan. Vamos a ver si no la vuelve a perder. Parecía backcourt violation. Y él dice de este lado también hacia aire, pues no. El sol no sale para todos el día de hoy en el Brooklyn. Hablábamos maravillas de Cambridge y aquí se equivoca.
Their guards, certainly a lot of ability to score the ball. And then for Michigan, it's been a lot of Hunter Dickinson. And you're going to see that all night long.
Dickinson 5 points in his here in the second half.
I like it. Just mix your defense. Now you're forcing a turnover. Kobe Bufkin unable to flip that out, but still you're getting a stop. And that seemed like it was almost impossible in the first half.
Bates has it taken away. Bufkin throws it down.
What a great sign for the Wolverines. And Baker sets up Kevin. He could be a nice addition to this Wolverine squad.
Joe Peterson stripped on the way in. Terrence Williams motoring the other.
Some good ball play by Bufkin, offensively and defensively with the stop there. Great effort defensively from the sophomore.
Michigan going with the two bigs. Dickinson sets the screen. Bufkin loses the handle, and it goes out of bounds. Another forced turnover by that Toledo defense.
Just shoot the ball. Get a good look.
Bufkin turns it over. For the third straight year, every
Well, Steve Peichel on the sideline in the defensive stands, yelling, trying to inspire his team.
Must have worked. The former point guard from UConn able to get his team going from the start just a couple of weeks ago. Trending in that direction right now as Bufkin gets caught in the air and it's taken away. Simpson will push ahead to Hyatt. Hyatt challenged in a block, but a foul. Joey Bufkin on the baseline. A little bobble by Williams. And a turnover to Rutgers. Quick push ahead to McConnell. Here's Speck. Trying to find room on the baseline. That cross-court pass tipped and taken away. It's Woolfolk on the run. Big man. End with the finish, and Rutgers leads.
Kobe Bufkin needs to get going. Talk about a guy in his last 10 games, averaging 17 a game.
A turnover, now tough bounce by Mulcahy, and Paulquist tripped over the back. A lob underneath to Amori, and out of bounds. Bufkin, last to touch.
I think you see this in Little League basketball, but you don't.
Nice catch by Bufkin. He'll go baseline, gets trapped down low and throws it away. And Mulcahy is down underneath the basket.
Second defender, right through the hands of Howard. Plenty of time on the shot clock for Bufkin. Loses it. Scooped up by Williams, or he tried out of bounds. I don't know about that one. I think that may have gone off. Top screen, Reed, Bufkin trying to use it. The double screen, lob it up. Oh, knock away right at the last moment. What a save by Kopp. Galloway cut off.
Yeah, Thompson with that side.
Bufkin lob it up.
Nice play defensively.
Reed couldn't grab it, but he touched it last.
How about Jackson Davis just then retreating defensively? Well done. But watch the spin now. He gets to the shooter.
Second one. Thompson. No good. They're going to have a chance. 2 seconds. 1 second. Oh, Dickinson didn't see it. Michigan turns.
Swipes it to Hawkins, who threw it on the rim right away.
Hawkins come down with that squeeze it, shot fake, and crack. Great pass. Good idea.
Taken away by Rogers. 6 turnover for Michigan.
Bufkin trying to get around this region. And he stepped out. It'll be Wisconsin basketball
when Michigan was able to make their run and get Dickinson kind of involved when Amori went to the bench. So let's see if they can kind of duplicate that and turn it over.
Well, they denied Hunter on that possession.
Total game, so ahead of schedule right now by Michigan State.
Bufkin pick and roll with Reed. Turns the corner. Diagonal pass stolen away. Here come the Spartans in transition. Akins. Remember when Jordan Poole was here playing for Coach Tom Beeline?
Yep.
John Beeline. Inside Bufkin now. And a foul. I never thought that Jordan Poole would be what he is. Unbelievable.
Flips it up. Dickinson grabs the board.
Doug McDaniel did a great job there of stopping the ball and then getting out to the corner to his man. Giving Michigan problems. Got to help that Cutter's defender.
Bufkin now in the lane and going to call a charge.
That takes a bucket off the.
McDaniel grabs it under a minute. Bufkin, he traveled. A basketball game both of these teams need in the worst way, and Kobe Bufkin just turned it over.
It's just an unforced error right there. That play is designed to get Kobe Bufkin going to the Bakers.
Bufkin now working on his siege, and the freshman, they're going to call him personal foul on Bufkin.
Just a little over-aggressive there. He's got the size mismatch over his... You mentioned the turnovers. That's been really what's hurt them. 3 or 4 games, 15 turnovers or more. That's why it was so important against Penn State. They took care of the basketball.
Tie up with the arrow pointing Nebraska.
He just, roaming like a center fielder, went and took it away at the rim.
Trying to drop that one off. Diving for it is Jamarcus Lawrence. Aggressive play with 2 fouls for the freshman. No numbers for Green. That's a problem. And
Here's that same play.
And that'll be an offensive foul on Bufkin. A little off-arm action. His first double-digit possessions each of the last 4 games, which is a big change from where Nebraska was early in the season.
And that's a result of some of their personnel. Boy.
Tipped out of bounds.
That was tipped.
That looked like it was tipped.
That was too.
Yeah, they started to get confidence in the second half against Northwestern, and it's carried over to this game today. Bufkin just traveled because he was celebrating with Jett Howard.
Combined for 34 points. All Michigan's 5 on the floor. 34 points total today for Michigan. Another turnover taken away from Dickinson.
What a nice talk. Your personality.
Bufkin on the gas pedal.
Nice read.
Stolen by Smith.
Give it up. He's usually good giving it up early.
Bufkin, and he stepped out of bounds.
And those are the careless turnovers that we've seen a little bit more last couple of games. You know, Michigan team that averages 10 over the last 3. They're averaging.
There's Bufkin, the guy you were pointing to, Brian. Michigan able to keep it alive. And Bufkin loses it out of bounds.
Really good first set.
Garcia comes back in. Offensive foul there on Bufkin as he pushed off. So second foul in a matter of seconds for Kobe Bufkin.
Finest.
Yeah, right.
We had a great conversation with Jameer today. That pass is not close, but about their AAU team growing up and
Reed.
Gotta go.
Yeah, the only 2 on this shot clock. Bufkin turns it over.
Wow.
Ooh, a game harder.
Northwestern offense.
An offense that has had its struggles this year, even though Northwestern's defense is top 15 in the KenPom rating.
What a move.
But Barry can't get it to go.
Exactly what he wanted.
He's out there with his brother Jace Howard. They don't get a lot of minutes together. Jace number 25. Lob up top. No, Barron sniffed it out.
He's just telegraphing that pass. It's not there.
It's now 6 turnovers in 7 possessions for Michigan.
And you're talking about a team that just doesn't turn the basketball over. But the last 2 games, you know, counting this one, it's certainly been an issue. And some of these are North Bufkin to get to his strong left hand.
Bufkin trapped. Tries to throw it.
He continues to really be a factor at the 4. To think those minutes are just going to keep going up and up.
Coming off a career-high 21 last game as Bowie takes it away. Bufkin!
Hablando desde el punto de vista individual, y estoy hablando ciertamente de un jugador de las características de Hunter Dickinson, este centro de tercer año, la gran figura de este programa para el equipo.
La cabeza y consumiendo hasta el último segundo el equipo de Michigan tratando de no entregar ese balón.
Pisó fuera. Pisó fuera Kobe Bufkin y no lo puede creer.
That time Brooks wide open, left them both short.
2:52 to play. Not a good pass by Bufkin.
Now Terrence Williams should son that Michael's already says going to be a Penn Stater.
Bufkin trying to drop it off in traffic, and he turns it over. Michigan didn't have a turnover in the first half.
Out of his left eye, and then as he turns his head, Dickinson shows up. And I don't mind that he jumps in there to pass that because he had his mind made up. He knew there was an open path. He wasn't going to run.
Driving score. It's Kayet in there now. He drove on Kayet. I think, is that his first
First shot in the game here, I think. And for Lipscomb. They've caught him. Everybody's celebrating like they just won the Super Bowl. They got to be real careful here that they get good possessions. Clark steals. McDaniel cut off by Clark. McDaniel again. This time the corner is Bufkin. Oh, he looked away, but before the shot went in.
That'd have been a great finish. Held on to it. Michigan racing up the floor. Better feed. Baker off the mark. Henley to steal. It'll be Henley all the way.
Spent a lot of time in the gym over the summer to improve that shot.
Good job, Samir Wheeler, as he ties up Bufkin. There's Juwan Howard, of course, the coach of Michigan. And they just throw it away. Quick pass and a mistake. Fast start for Kentucky. They made 4 of their first 5. Michigan back in it, 8-8.
The wire. Jet Howard was almost a Tennessee Volunteer.
Alley-oop, and that was blocked there at the rim. Excellent effort from Jaden Gardner to deflect that away.
And you got to stay home on shooters. Bufkin opts to dump it down low late, and maybe Terrence Williams wasn't expecting that pass. 1 point edge. Actually, I think he's doing a great job of being in the right spot, and he's there to protect the basket, but he got a hand up on the shooter. He's impressed me this game with his defense. Better tomorrow for the Wolverine fans. It always tastes better after a win. Another turnover, the 11th. Jackson State able to capitalize.
Down to 10 to shoot. Here's Roderick on the take. Gives it up. Brown with 5 on the clock. Well, Ohio bench saying he's got to go. 1 to get 1 up. It's flipped away. Howard deflected it.
Se regresa al cilindro para poner 2 más.
Sí, había sido un terrible disparo de DJ Horn y le corrige la plana Frankie Collins para hacer una...
Hunter Dickinson, and you're going to see that all night long.
Dickinson 5 points in his first 7 minutes, and of course the debut for Imani Bates, who's already got 4 points. Bufkin tried to get it to Dickinson, it's taken away.
A bit. Bufkin to the corner and a travel. Hunter Dickinson's been, no surprise, the key early for Michigan.
Well, watch.
A little lopsided, 50-33. I'll tell you right now, this Purdue Fort Wayne team, when they get Jared Godfrey back, who's their best player and their best returning scorer, watch out Horizon.
Yes, yeah. Watch out for anybody.